You just got here in time. I was just about to complain that Mike wasn't on camera as we were coming in.
I am on camera.
Very, very quick.
I
Very
don't know
nice.
what you're talking about.
This full 42. We're talking about board games and geek stuff, and mostly board games on this one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is fine. That's what we mostly do here, anyway.
Well, let's talk about episode 2 of that Star Wars Vision.
I had not seen it yet.
Wait, yeah, I watched that last time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it yet. The weird thing is that Star Wars Visions are so not really connected canon wise that I don't have this like need to see the next one kind of thing. But I still want to see them, but they feel very just kind of out there kind of thing. And I've got other stuff I'm jonesing to see. Before I forget, like, subscribe, please.
Of course.
How's everybody's week been going?
It's been interesting.
Hectic so far. I mean, it's Monday, so we're gonna.
Yeah. It's a holiday year, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadian watchers out there.
Oh, in Canada? I always forget about Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was this weekend. So today we were actually off. Didn't have to work.
Do you have basically kind of the same foods that we eat for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I think so.
Cranberry sauce out of a can, so it's like a big tube. And now I want Thanksgiving food.
Yep.
Do you pumpkin pie?
Yeah. Well, it was pumpkin cheesecake, but that's even better.
I like pumpkin pie because it's light, so you can eat a whole bunch of it without feeling.
It doesn't mean I didn't eat a whole bunch of it.
Thanksgiving styles. All right. So we're going to be talking about our top 5 heavy games, and a lot of caveats and whatnot with that, right? Because heavy game is really just kind of subjective for the most part. Even though I'm going to be complaining about some things that said they were heavy.
Can't wait. I can't wait to see this.
I'm just going to name off a few that I disagree are heavy. Cool. Or at least in the heavy category that they've been given.
Sure.
Okay.
And I think this just comes from people voting, right? Like how heavy they think it is. Yeah. I've never added a heaviness on BGG. I've done rankings and stuff, but
yeah.
So anyway, I went with basically like a 3.5 or heavier. It goes from 1 to 5, 5 being the heaviest. I figured that's 70% or so, but some of these I argue might be even heavier than what they are, or lighter than what they are. So if you guys have like 3s and up or something like that. Like I said, it's very subjective, right? Who knows?
I have written down a number on this dry erase board of how many games I think we're going to have overlapped.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think Chris and I might have one overlap. Michael, I don't think we have any overlap.
I don't think I'm going to have an overlap. But if I do, I think I know which one it would be.
Yeah, I think I know which one it is too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I numbered mine from lightest. Well, my number 5 is my lightest one. The lightest one based off of what BGG says. And then the heaviest one based off of BGG is my number 1.
So you put them in order.
Yeah, like if we start with 5, you're going to hear my lightest. And if we end with 1, you're going to hear my heaviest.
Oh, okay. I went by preference. So my heaviest is actually number 3. But
okay. I wrote down the heavies, but I can share my screen and show the covers and stuff if we want to do that as we bring it up.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me share my screen.
And you're going to lead it with your number 5?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
All right. So my number 5.
You mean you don't have these already, like to pull in from off screen like you normally do? Like just
I do. I just didn't know if I would start.
Ah, gotcha. Wow.
Okay. So my number 5 is
before you start, I feel like we should say hi to the people watching.
Oh yeah. I wasn't watching
We have a couple
the.
people watching, Donnie and Ledbretter. Not sure.
Oh, Brett.
Brett.
Hey, Brett and Donnie.
Brett?
He's talking to Donnie.
Donnie?
Something.
I had it on private chat, so I didn't see we had people people watching, but I
Yeah,
like to acknowledge that.
got over.
So, hey guys.
Cool.
So we're going to talk about top heavy games. If you just joined in, okay. So my number 5. Find out where this is Clans of Caledonia.
Wow.
I've never played that.
Yeah, this is one I thought wouldn't be because I don't think either one of you have tried it, right?
No.
I own it. I haven't played it though.
No surprise there. It's like 70% of your games, right?
No.
Is it still in plastic?
No.
Uh-huh.
It's a big step.
It's not actually.
All right. Clans of Caledonia looks really boring. I mean, you know.
No, that's something I would play.
Yeah.
Totally.
But I mean, it's just not, it doesn't have dragons and all that fun stuff, right? But the play of it, for me anyway, is pretty awesome. Like it's kind of a economic market kind of thing going on. You're making bread and this wheat, like if you make this wheat right here, you can make bread with it, or you can make ale with it. And hard to really describe why it's fun. Oh, it looks like they got it in Tabletopia. That's good.
I don't know why it's fun. I just like it.
Yeah, that's true. One of the best parts about it is this market here. The basic, like you sell stuff and it becomes cheaper or vice versa,
Yeah.
Top heavy games. Yep.
Yep.
We got a lot of people talking in here.
Yeah, we do. Chuck. Oh, Chuck's here. Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
Chuck is ready for some QSCon news. Hey, Jordan. I got a shout out for you later.
Fun.
When we talk about games that we've played.
Clans of Caledonia is my number 5.
Cool.
Neato.
So
it
Brett
looks like I'm not sure, but it looks like the artwork is the same person who did Isle of Skye. I could be wrong, but man, that looks familiar.
Yeah, it's that type of artwork if it's not the same artist. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Michael, you're next because you're second below.
Brett is right. I do like any game that has whiskey as a resource. I'm good with those.
Then does that mean that you've got taverns?
No, taverns is not on here. Taverns didn't come up as a
Tiefenthal. Yeah, no, I didn't see that on there. Yeah, I wouldn't consider that heavy anymore.
No.
Yeah. No, my number 5 came out in 2019. It's called Cloud Spire.
Oh yeah, Chip Theory.
Yep, by Chip Theory Games. There you go. It's 1 to 4 players. Its weight is listed as a 4.28 out of 5, and I think that's because it's got these poker chips that make it heavy. Thank you. Yeah, the gameplay of it. So I played it once. I want to play it again. I haven't had a chance to. The first time I played it, there were 2 people at the table talking over Bobby and I, trying to run through the game about just random shit, and it drove me nuts. But I loved the production value of it, the way the game played. It's like a mix of this tower defense system and like a battle arena type game. And Chip Theory just does amazing stuff. So that was my number 5.
Does it come with these little holders for the chips in here?
I want to say yes, but I'm not 100% sure. I think those on the left were 3D printed. Those things on the table, I don't think were there either, or they were an add-on.
Very cool.
Yeah, cool. Really, Chip Theory does phenomenal stuff to begin with, but I love the way that the game played. Like it was border. There was a lot to it, but it seemed once you got it, you were like, "Oh, I get this. This is good."
Yeah. Well, and I think that Too Many Bones was also listed in the heavy games.
Yeah,
and
really,
to me, it's like, that's not heavy, but it's just because depending, like when you pick a character, you have to sort of like remember what this character is about and everything that they do. And so I could see how, like, for somebody new to kind of remember or to understand how that works might be a little challenging, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cool.
Chris, I don't know how Stream Duck works, but could you put our stuff on this side of the on the right side of the screen?
You mean our little windows over there?
Yeah, 'cause every time you bring up a comment, it blocks Katia.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think I have that ability.
That's
Okay.
okay.
I'm
If
just curious.
I'll just be going like,
Oh, we'll just switch it there.
oh no.
Better. Even better. Love it.
I'm okay with disappearing for a couple minutes.
All right, so Katia.
My fifth one is, so number 4 and number 5 are like almost tied for me, but I went with Anachrony at number
Ooh.
5. I'll let you pull it up.
Yeah.
It's such a cool game.
4.
I mean, I'm lucky to have, like the mechs and like you can, because I don't know if the base one comes with it, but the exosuit, I probably have it here. Hang on a sec.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if, well, they don't come painted like that. That's for sure.
No, they're not painted, but hold on. I'm gonna pull them out because they are really cool.
Somebody's filled this with painted stuff, and I just wanted to see the game. Yeah, here we go.
Okay, hold on. It's really
mine
how they made it so the bottom part there with all those like tiles, those chevrons, it's like you're borrowing from the future or something like that. Like you're going to borrow resources and stuff in the timeline, and then you have to eventually pay it back so that everything balances. And yeah, it's really, really unique.
Are we all getting our copies? Do I need to go get mine?
I'm just looking to see if I actually have the.
I just wanted to show some of the, like, they're so cool because your little person fits right in the slot. I don't know if you can see. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
like it has a slot here, and then you have your little guy that sits right there, and then he's in his like really cool suit.
Yeah, I don't think I have those.
And like this one looks like a big bug.
That was like a Kickstarter expansion, right?
I think so. I don't know. The publisher is very kind, and
you both have the smaller box version, like the newer one.
No, mine is the older stuff. I think mine doesn't come in the big box.
Okay.
Everything's on its. Yeah.
I think I got a big box, but no minis.
Okay. Yeah, it's I think all of mine came in small boxes, but it's it's a worker placement. You're gathering resources, and it's just, I remember it being really, really cool. And it's been a long time since I played it, so like forgive me if I'm not explaining the whole game because there's a fair bit to it. Obviously, it's a heavy one.
Oh yeah, I don't think we should sit here and explain these heavy games.
No, but like I can't even give you like the gist of it other than it's a worker placement game and there's like something to do with the timeline. But it's one of those games where like if I was to play it again, I would probably have to like go through the whole rule book again.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. I would almost hesitate to call it worker placement. You're right, it is, but because it's so different than most of them, saying that makes people mislead. I almost think because, I mean, you can't just place a worker. You have to like fix up their suit and everything to get them to where they can go to a place, and you can pull resources from the past. Or
you have little chips. I think it might be the little chips are like your little worker, and you place it in, and then you go and place it on the board. But yeah, and it was just really, really good.
I think you could pull resources from the future, but then when you get to the future, you have to send them back.
Yeah, you got to pay them back. Okay. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. That cycle, right? Because that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a really
okay, so my number struggles. That's not it. It's definitely not a heavy game.
Shameless.
That's my wallpaper. My number 4 is Legrania.
Legrand, huh?
Lagrange.
I thought it was Lagrange, but I don't know. Don't
I think
like
the J is an H.
Yeah, you
What?
pronounce J as H in Spanish, right? So,
Yeah, I
well,
think J is an H.
none of us are really in a position to say for sure,
yeah.
I guess. But in any case,
Matt
that's
popped in.
good.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt,
Hey Matt.
talking about our top 5 heaviest games. This is my number 4. It is a 3.58. I'd argue that it's probably a little bit higher than that.
Ooh, what is it from 1978? Jeez.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, I mean, the artwork really doesn't look well.
And you thought
Yeah.
that Clans of Caledonia wasn't pretty?
Hold on, there's a better image. See, it doesn't look that bad.
Oh, that's cool. That must have been a prototype, the earlier ones?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, see, that's
Okay, that's not so bad.
anyway. You get cards, multi-purpose, put them in different places. Markets and whatnot. Pretty a lot of stuff to deal with. I can't really show you some of this, like, yeah, where you're taking out different parts of this where you're able to sell, and it's just a lot to kind of balance and handle through it and stuff. But it's a pretty fun game. I need to play it again. It's been a long time.
There's an expansion for it too, right?
Yes, there is, and I never got it.
Hmm.
I always felt like I hadn't played it. I played it maybe 5 or 6 times, and I've never felt like I'm tired of it to a point where I want more. It's just more like it's such a heavy game that after a while, I'm not saying it's such a heavy game, but after a while, it's one of those where you go, we're gonna have to go through the rule book again, and I've got a bunch of games to learn, so I usually go for the new one when that happens. Same thing for Anachrony. I'm in the same place as what you were saying. Like if I pull it out, I'm gonna have to pull out the rule book again. So, but yep, that's my number 4. Mike.
So yeah, this one I'm surprised that it's a 4.25. I don't think it's that heavy. It just maybe it's heavy because it takes a while. It's Twilight Imperium. And I'm equally as shocked that the 4th edition is only a 4.24.
And which one are you doing? 4th edition?
No, 3rd. I haven't played 4th.
Oh, okay.
I played 3rd.
Are they that different? Like
I don't know. I know that they altered it somehow. They put in part of the expansions, or the 2 expansions are rolled into 1 in the 4th edition. That's all I know about it. But yeah, this game, I've talked about it on the show before. It's not very complicated. It's first to 10 points. It's backstab the hell out of everybody to get to the 10 points, make alliances when you need to. But on your turn, it's pretty simple. Just a strategy of like how to do it, how to grow, how to expand, where to go. Like that I guess adds in the heaviness of it. But man, it's still one of my more, what the hell?
What the world is going on here?
Well, those like the sheets of that. Sick.
You never know what images are going to be on BGG.
Oh man, that's cool.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's like all the information you need. So when it's not your turn, you can look at shit that's around. That's cool.
Yeah, but you got to like spin. This is the light above them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, but it looks like it's the same on all sides.
So okay. If it's the same on all sides, okay.
Yeah.
It's not like the person's gonna go like, hold on, I gotta rotate the chandelier.
No, that's pretty neat. Yeah, it's still one of my most favorite game experiences, even though it lasted 11 and a half hours, even though we did our prep beforehand, even though we watched a 20-minute how to play before we started. It was fantastic. Actually, I just recently found, oh man, it was just here too. Where did I put it? Here it is. This is an extra card from the game. And get away, bug. Oh, yeah, pardon me, stands up. The game, there were 2 people at the table, and the entire game they were just, I'm not going to backstab you. I'm just going to do my thing. Like, we'll make an alliance. We'll be friends. For the entire game until the last turn, and then he just backstabbed him hard to get that 10th point, and the person was devastated that it happened. Like if it had gotten past that person, then the other person would have won. So obviously he had to do it. But then there was an extra card, and we had him sign it, and he drew in the same Sharpie a dagger stabbing the dick because he stabbed him right. It was awesome. So I have this memento that from that game. It was so much fun.
That's funny.
Oh, God.
I always have a problem with these games. Nobody ever trusts me to do alliances and stuff like that. And the problem is that I'll say something like, "Hey, let's have an alliance, but here's the thing: if I have a chance to win, I'll stab you in the back. But other than that, I won't stab you in the back." I think I'm being honest. You should appreciate that, right?
Sure.
But the people are like, "Oh, we'll be alliances and we'll never stab each other in the back." You're lying, right? Otherwise, why are you playing? You're not going to win. So don't trust those people.
Sure.
But see, already you're thinking, I wouldn't lie. Yeah.
Not at all.
But I'm telling you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You should ally with a person you can trust that will at least behave the way they say they will.
Right. I trust you to backstab me when the time is right.
You should trust me to be me. That's all I'm saying.
I like it. I think it's a good way to approach the game.
Yeah. I agree. I've never played it before, but I've seen a few titles in the heavy that are really, I think, get the heaviness added to them because of time or setup or rules. Like some of these are like rules that are horrible to go through, but once you do, they're kind of easier games.
Right. So. Well, like for example, where did I put it? I have an extra piece of paper with my. Oh, it's right behind me. So my original list, when I thought we were doing 3 and up.
Oh, do those not come with it? The little bases?
They do not.
Oh, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, they're an add-on.
Yeah, I never know if some of these images are.
Yeah. So in my original list, when I thought we were doing 3 and up, because that's the list you sent us, of course, my number 1 game was Arkham, because Arkham will always be my number 1. But I was surprised that Arkham was a 3.58. I don't think Arkham is that heavy of a game, right? You go someplace, you roll some dice, the game just abuses you, and then you move along, and maybe you win in 2 hours, and maybe you lose in 20 minutes. But to have the game weighted at a 3.58 was shocking.
That's one of my dishonorable mentions, is the fact that Arkham Horror has 3.58 on there.
I don't understand. And the 3rd edition is reduced to a 3.31, which was weird. Because I thought they fine-tuned it and made it more streamlined. I don't understand how that's over a 3. But just like I don't understand how this is over a 4. I know it's a long game, and I know there's a lot to it, but your turn is pretty simple.
All right. Katia, what's your number 4? Is that what we're on? 4?
Yeah, my number 4. It's actually a 3.76 on the BGG.
Oh, then this might be our crossover.
It's Teotihuacan.
That's what it is.
Nice.
Yep. That's actually not the one that I thought we would have.
That is the one I thought we would cross over on. Though.
So maybe we'll have 2.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised if the other one I'm thinking of, you have it on there. But we shall see. Yeah, that game I was really, I loved it. Yeah, it's a dice placement, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
And you're doing different things. I loved the pyramid, the way that worked in the middle.
Yeah.
Wait, go back. What are those fancy dice? I don't think I have those.
These are awful images, by the way. Oh yeah, these must be homemade dice.
Oh, those are fun.
Those are pretty cool.
Oh, those yellow and orange ones look like my. Do I have them here? No. Huh. My pandemic QSCon dice from last year.
Huh.
Well, when you hit 6 in this game, you die. So that's what the little skull's for, I guess.
They're really
well, you don't die, but die dice.
Yeah. Is it like Jumanji?
I don't know. I've never played it.
Yeah, this is a great game. I
Oh,
agree.
it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's really weird too. I'll just skip it when it gets to mine, but because I absolutely hate the feed your people mechanisms in games, and this has it, but the
Mhm.
game itself is so good that I look past it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious as to what the expansion adds to it because I don't have the expansion, but
There's 2 expansions. I have both of them. I haven't opened them or learned them yet.
that's a good picture. We were just
Yeah,
saying that some of them were awful. That's a good one.
yeah, great pick.
I thought so. Even if it's
So-
not technically a heavy game.
Mhm.
Which, by the way, I forgot to say earlier, Anachrony is a 4.
Mm.
4.0.
What
Oh,
is-
right,
What's this one?
3.76.
Right.
3.76. Yeah, and I'd agree with that.
Yeah,
This
I
one's
was just
pretty.
gonna say, I think that's fair. Like it is easier to learn than Anachrony.
Yeah, and it's
probably easier to
rondel
remember.
too. It's not just dice placement, but you got to go in a certain direction.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like
Yeah.
rondel games too.
Mhm.
Okay, so my number 3 is not this one yet.
Mm.
It is Root
Ooh.
at
I've heard of
what is Root? 3.7.
So I'm curious, is it a 3-7 because of the asymmetric nature of learning all of the characters? Because it
I
doesn't
think
seem
so.
like it's that complicated.
Well, I mean, it also depends on which characters or factions that you're playing, right? Because some factions are real basic, like the cat one. They say is the one to start cut your teeth on, right? To learn because it's kind of the most basic one. But there are some that are a little heavier, a little more. Like it's not so hard to go. Okay, you do this. In fact, on your turn, you basically follow a script. You got
Mhm.
in the morning, then you got the daytime, then the nighttime stuff to do. And you can skip stuff or kind of, skip around in some of these. But so it's not that hard, but it's hard to, or it's heavy because you have to strategize when to do what a few moves ahead, right?
Right.
So I think that's why it's got the asymmetrical, the heavy to learn kind of thing. But I wouldn't argue if somebody would say it's a little lighter than 3.7, but I would also agree that it's probably around 3.5, 3.7 somewhere. And I've played with all the expansions except for the newest one, the moles that do it underground or something like that. I have it. I just haven't played it yet. So that's my number 3. Mike?
Oh, I do. Wait, here. I was like, oh, I do have them. Chuck was asking about the dice.
Well, show
Yeah.
us the meeple side.
Yeah, show the 6 side.
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
didn't
to
really
get the
show-
yellow and the red to show you the yellow and the red.
Oh, okay, but we need to see the logo thing.
Yeah.
So for 2020, I put a mask on them.
Oh, that's fun.
So I do, Chuck. I do have some of these. I can bring you, in a couple weeks, actually.
By the way, if you're watching this later, or you could tell us in comments right now, tell us what your favorite heaviest game is. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we will tell you why you're wrong. No, I'm kidding.
Chris,
We wouldn't do that.
Chris will. We'll appreciate it. Chris will just bash it.
Well, I'll answer under the 42 account, so you won't know who's bashing it, but just kidding. Okay, Mike, what's your number 3?
On me.
Yeah.
All right. So 2011 WizKids production. Mage Knight.
Okay.
I've never played that.
Really good exploration. The game builds. Gaia Project is good. That's a good one. Yeah, it's a lot of game. One of the earlier games that I played when I was introduced to the hobby. It plays solo just as well as it plays multiplayer. I love how the game builds and grows over time. I don't know if it's a 4.32, but It's got a lot to it.
Something weird with the art stuff down here.
I think it still holds up too. Like if you were to play it today, I think it still holds its value, even though this is 10 years old now.
So I actually own this game, but I have not played it because after I bought it, I heard someone complain about how bad the rule book was.
It's all right. I mean, for 2011, there's a little bug flying around. Sorry, he's driving me nuts.
Well, the designer is I don't want anyone to say the name. A lot of
Shvitil.
yes,
Same as Dungeon Pets, right?
Yep.
right. And so Dungeon or
Pets
Dungeon
is heavy
Lord,
too.
yeah, Dungeon Lords is it Dungeon Lords or Lord? But Dungeon Lord is real like a rule book I hated reading. I like the game a lot, but after I read that and then heard that, I never went to learn it. So I'd love to learn it at a convention or something. But
yeah, you could watch a video. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff that'll get you through it. Again, it's not. There's a lot to it, but it's not a hard game. It's not a hard game to learn or play. It's a hard game. It's just not hard to learn.
Okay.
yeah, it's just if the best way to get me to not play or learn a game is to tell me that the rule book sucks.
Yeah.
I just head somewhere else.
Well, also if you're a rules book person, right? Like I would prefer watching like Rodney show you how to set up and play until you turn order, or watch Rado and his stream of consciousness like go through turns, because that gives me a better feel than rule books. Rule books can be so specific to a certain type of learning style.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But yeah, this is a good one. It's
Finally.
definitely going through this list was one, I realized I don't play a lot of heavy games. Two, I don't like war games. And three, I need to play these games again.
I'm seeing comments about Great Western Trail, and I haven't played that one, but it's got to be on one of your lists.
It's a good one. I played that with my friend in Wisconsin. We stumbled through it. It took way longer than we needed to, but it was our first time, like through setup, learn the rules and play it. And we both wanted to play it again. I think he's played it a couple times since and has said like it's as good as we thought.
I'll give an opposing opinion. Sort of. I don't think it's as heavy as it says it is.
Okay.
And I enjoyed playing it, but it's got a runaway leader problem that is when you're halfway through the game and you know you've lost, there's nothing you can do but just wait till the end of the game kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow, they have it at a 3.7. Interesting.
All right, so on to my third one.
Yes, you're number 3.
Kate's going to be happy. It's Gaia Project.
Nice.
I actually, it's funny because for a long time we played Terra Mystica with my brother and sister-in-law. So we played a lot of that, and then we had read that Gaia Project was better. So eventually we got a copy, and the first time we played it, it didn't quite work for me. And maybe, again, I'm not a huge space theme person to begin with, so the theme was kind of like, oh, why did they not keep the same fantasy theme as the other one? But I get it. And then I just felt like I didn't do very well at it. And then we played it twice in a row on a weekend, actually with Mark from Grand Gamers Guild. He came over and we played it twice, and I did a lot better, and then I ended up winning both games. So it felt like, okay, it's finally clicking. Like I have a plan. And I really, really enjoy it. Like to have games like that where it's what you do really affects whether you're going to win or not. Like basically, like it's all you. It's very little of what else happens, that other players do. It's all about how you're planning your game. So I really enjoy that. And it's got fun components.
I haven't played this one. I played Terra Mystica a lot.
This was the one I thought we would have in common, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have Terra Mystica as an honorable mention, basically. that's at a 3.96. What is this marked as?
This one is a 4.36.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I
really?
wonder why there's such a big difference.
I think
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember like the main differences.
I usually like sci-fi games, but if you give me the chance between fantasy or sci-fi for a game, I usually go fantasy just because I like to
Yeah.
dig into that theme more. So that's why I haven't tried it, because I thought, well, I like Terra Mystica. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if it's that different. It might be. I don't know. Let me
I
know if
forget
I'm
which
wrong and if
part
I
is
should try it.
different. I like honestly, I can't remember what is that different about it.
Yeah,
Because the pool of like the purple mana or whatever, like the magic
right.
works the same way in this one. The one thing that they added, I think that isn't in in Terra Mystica, is that you can discard a purple to be able to move one over. So like
Right.
so that's a new thing. So you could eventually like run out or have less, but then they
Mhm.
cycle faster. So it's like it could work out better. So um but yeah, I wonder if maybe the factions are a little bit more complex, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. One of the things I like about fantasy versus sci-fi is that sci-fi usually they just come up with their own aliens and they go, "Oh, these guys are warlike or whatever,"
Mm.
and that's fine. But when you show me witches and you say, "Oh, this mechanism works this way," and it's how you imagine witches working, that's so much more fun to me than just here's an alien we made up and here's their special ability. Like, I don't know that alien that should or shouldn't match up right. So that's the only real reason why I haven't moved over to the Gaia project. But if it's different enough, I'd try it.
Hmm. I think the other thing that they changed was like, remember how in Terra Mystica you have to like use shovels to change the terrain? So there's like an alternative to doing that in this. Like you can go and colonize, you can go and conquer certain planets by like using a different approach than like only going to the ones that are your color or something like that. Like there's it. I think that's what they changed about it, but don't
Hmm.
quote me because it's been a while since I played it. But yeah, it's really good.
If somebody knows the real reason to try Gaia project, if you like Terra Mystica, let me know. All right, so we're on to our. Is it number two? It's
Number
number two
two.
now, right?
Yep.
So my number two is already talked about.
Nice.
So we don't need to talk about it anymore, other than fun game, bad pictures on BGG for some reason.
Oh, that's not bad. The
That's true.
board
That
is
one.
huge,
That one
by the
was fun.
way. Like
Yeah,
that
it's
doesn't
not horrible.
like I remember it's a table hog, that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So number two, Mike.
Yeah, we're gonna breeze through this one a little bit. My number two is Terra Mystica.
Oh,
Ah, well,
well
there you go.
then
You tell us what's
I could just
different.
drag my honorable mention over here then.
I don't know what's different about it. I also haven't played the capstone version of it. I played the original Z-Man edition, so I don't know if they've changed anything through iteration. I didn't play the Fire and Ice expansion too, which I heard was also really good for it. But yeah, everything about that game. It was my first introduction to that board when you're doing things to take it off your board, to unlock stuff, to make yourself better, and it was such a great experience. I'm surprised it's a 4. It's a 396, but
Yeah.
when I thought about all the things you can do and all the stuff that's happening and all the different options and the way that one in the upper left on that board on the bottom of the screen, like the way that stuff all moved around, I was like, yeah, no, that there was a lot going on to that. And it was one of the first games that I experienced in the hobby. It was like, Arkham and then Mage Knight and Terra Mystica were probably like right near each other right in the beginning of the experience. But yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious to see what Gaia does better than that. It's been on my radar for a while. I don't think I own it.
And now I want to play Terra Mystica again.
Terra Mystica is great.
Out of looking through all the images of all these games so far, this is the one that's making me want to go back and
There's
jump in there again.
so
It's been a long
satisfying when you take the stuff off your board and you open up it was so cool.
Yeah, agreed. That's almost a crossover.
Almost.
Honorable mentions and
We're already
dive
back at me then.
Yeah, that was a quick round.
Yep.
Damn.
Your number 2.
My number 2 is rated a 3.91, and it's Alchemists.
This was shocking. I would never put Alchemist up there near a 4.
Oh, it's a beast to learn. Like, I don't know, like it's just the puzzleness of it is way more complex than I would have expected.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's so pretty. Gosh, look at that board. It's freaking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I agree with Michael that I wouldn't have thought of it as being that heavy. I would have thought maybe 3.4, 3.5. But, subjective, right?
Sure.
It's the way that the plus minus, the neutrals and all of that work that is actually, I find challenging to even remember how to make, like how to do it properly. I've messed it up in the first game that we played and I was like, oh, well, I wouldn't have been able to win this one. And yeah, it's just that's why you'll like classic.
Play it then, Brett.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's okay. Because now I'm like, I really want to try a classic Caledonia.
well, I'll have it at QSCon. We'll play it at QSCon.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Cool.
But yeah, I really liked in Alchemist the whole bluffing about the theories. Mm-hmm. How you can publish a theory and it's complete BS because you
someone
don't
proves you wrong, yeah.
But you're hoping that people will come and endorse it, and and I really like that. Or how you can go and debunk theories, and I mean, the barrier to this one originally was the fact that it uses an app. And I mean, they say you don't have to use the app, you just have to have a third body to, or like an extra person to do it for you, which, let's face it, nobody's going to ask somebody to do that while they play. So yeah, it uses an app, but as long as the app works, like I'm going to keep playing that game. It's so good.
Yeah, I almost wish they hadn't even done you don't need an app, because you do. You need the app to play this game to really enjoy it. Yeah.
That's my one hurdle with this game is if you don't have the app, you have to have some poor friend sit there the entire time and be like, hey, Steve, what does this combination do? And Steve goes through the book and be like, nope, you got it wrong. And then all they do is sit there the entire time looking through this book.
Actually, the one person who would do this would be my mom, because she doesn't play heavy games at all. Like I taught her Sagrada and that went over well. But we played like very basic stuff with her because, too many rules gets overwhelming. So she wouldn't play this, but knowing her, we could play it and she would be sitting there doing her crosswords. And then when we need to have that confirmation, we could be like, hey, do you mind checking this? And then she would totally do that for us.
That's funny.
So I do have the one person in my life that I think would do that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't have that one person, you definitely need the app.
Oh, Chuck said he'll do it for us too. Thanks, Chuck.
A very good poor friend.
But the app's free too, right?
It is, yeah.
I think I still have it on my phone, and I haven't.
And all it does is basically, you're putting your 2 ingredients, and it's mixing, like it's showing what kind of potion it makes. And that was the other part too that I really liked about the game, is the fact that you're mixing potions and giving them to your students to drink for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was really fun.
Yeah. Right. You can drink it, or you can make your students drink it.
Yeah.
And that's so much better.
Yeah. It's a great game.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? I might start leaning towards what you were saying about the weight, more agreeing with you now that I start thinking about all the extra stuff you can do with it and everything. Because I forgot about the bluffing of, writing the paper basically. And there is a lot to it. So
Yeah.
I could see the rating, sure. All right. So are we down to number
We're on
one?
to number one.
Wow. All right. So my number one, nobody's mentioned it yet. I don't know if you have played it yet, actually, is Dominant Species.
I hear good things about it, but I've never played it.
GMT.
So the strange thing about me liking this is I do not usually like games that can be mean, and this game can be mean. Because there's a card that happens at the end of each round, and it's really bad to be on the bad end of that card, and someone gets to decide where that card goes or how it affects people and stuff, and they get to choose which card. It's not just one random card. They get to pick the card and all that stuff. So someone is going to do something bad to someone almost every round.
Mm.
So it's that kind of thing where you kind of want to stay in the back so nobody picks on you until near the end you shoot up, kind of thing. I've been in games where people got mad, like actually mad that things happened, and but it is a really good. I guess it's worker placement, area control. Yeah, so you see, these are some of the cards. Some of them are okay, but this like catastrophe and stuff like that. You can wipe out an entire area of people's species, and that's not fun. But that's not why I like it. That's despite I like it despite that. But there's all these different, this whole area right here. You put down your disc right here to say I'm going to do this part, and then you do them all in order. You just go down the whole thing and do everything in order. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Not great art, and unfortunately, I know the designer passed, so it's not like we're gonna get more stuff. Although I could see another version of this coming out with a little better art, though.
Well, it's GMT.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
GMT doesn't really focus on art; they focus more on gameplay.
It's true, and it does have that.
Have you played Evolution?
Yeah.
What do you think about the meanness in that game, where you build up your species and then all of a sudden you're just like carnivore?
That one I don't mind it too much. I mean, there is meanness. Yeah, I wouldn't say there isn't meanness, but you can see that they're making a carnivore, and you can do things to try to, defend yourself against it and stuff. The kind of stuff that happens on here is like if you don't get to it first, kind of thing. It could really wreck like half of what you're doing. There's some really tough stuff that happens.
Gotcha.
But yeah, this is basically what it looks like. So it's not great as far as artwork and graphic design. So as an artist and graphic designer, it's weird that this is my number one. But we played it twice on the last convention I was in. And I think somebody got so mad that we wouldn't play it a third time. But yeah, fun game.
I know you're a huge fan of this too. Could you just house rule that card out of there?
It's not just one card. All of the cards are pretty much bad cards.
Okay.
And you couldn't house rule that rule out because the whole game is balanced on, because it's worker placement. You could put your stuff down to take it, but if you do that, that means someone else is taking something better somewhere else. So if you were to take out that whole thing of it, the balance of all of these different things you can do would start crumbling.
Gotcha.
At least that's what I would imagine would happen. Like I said, like all of these are different actions. So
interesting.
Oh, and its weight is 4.04, and I would agree with that.
Cool.
So, Mike, number one.
Kingdom Death Monster.
I saw that in there.
It's a 4.26. It is unforgiving, and it's some of the most fun I've had playing a game with the right people. I would never, the only reason I don't have this game, that's really cool. The only reason I don't have this game is because these minis come on sprues and you got to put them together. And I'm not doing that. Like one of them has a ridiculous amount of like hands, literally hands, like cut off at the wrist. They're just hands. And you got to glue each individual one around like the asshole of one of these things. Like all of those things have to be put together. And it's such a barrier. Like I love it. I love the game. I love the story. The art is great. Like even those original minis have to be put together. And I'm just not. Like there's so much STL for this. And it's amazing what they built in this game to be as brutal as this game can be, to want to continue to play it. They did a really good job in the storytelling, and it's all luck based. It's all trying to get yourself equipped enough to fight the monster. The AI for each monster is different. Like the butcher does different than the lion, which does different than the phoenix, which does different than the whatever goat, antelope, I think it is. They all play so differently, and it's so amazing.
So then why don't you try to find a game for sale that someone's already done all this for you?
Because the people that I play with have it.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're good.
Bob has a copy. Jason has a copy. Dan has a copy. I think Logan has a copy. Like I know plenty of people in this area that have it, that I don't feel the need to have. I think Jonathan has a copy too.
Man, look at the abs on that one.
They did a really good job painting it. But yeah, it's got a lot to it, and there's so much coming out for it. I still don't think the first Kickstarter has like been delivered fully because they're still making stuff for it. Like there's so much for this game. It's ridiculous.
Why are these people fighting monsters in bath towels?
Yeah. There's the narrative, right? Figure that one out.
You got lanterns, masks, and bath towels.
You gotta read the preamble of the story.
Ooh, look at that.
So cool. Like look at those things, man.
I remember when the Kickstarter came out, it was fascinating, but the price at the time Kickstarters had not really gotten up to that price. Yeah. And I think this was one of the first ones to really go above $100 basically. And I was like, what, for one game? And
the base game alone for this on their website's $400, and it's completely worth it, if not for the sprues and having to put stuff together. Like I think Bobby's got all his together, but I think Jason's copy that we played the most of, he still has stuff we haven't encountered that's not even like off the sprue yet. There's so much to this game, and all the expansions they have, it's bonkers. Even with the way that the AI works and the AI deck and how each creature responds differently, like they play differently. It was really well done.
Look at that mini. They really painted that well.
So real. That was a Kickstarter exclusive.
There's another one back there. You can't see it very well.
That's the dice tower. Yeah, the game's bonkers cool. Like that go back one. That's what you're trying. That's your character. Like that's you have some weapons, right hand, left hand. You have a chest plate. You have a helmet. You have boots. You set yourself up to have these boons to when you're rolling. But like if you look in the card on the right and the card in the center, you see those two red puzzle pieces together. Like that gives you something. And if you can get the blue on the top, that gives you something. So like when you go back to your village after a fight and you create these, or you make, I forget the term, you make or construct or forge these different things for the team to be better on the next hunt, you're trying to figure out like, all right, who's your tank? Who's your warrior? Who's going to do the most damage? Who's the stealth one? Who's got the range? And you're trying to build up your character to be like an uber character, but they freaking die, man. Like you're forced to like make a decision. Like, look, you can die or the whole team has to roll for death. Like, fuck it, I'm out. Like, just kill me. And then you have like a people back in your village that you can like then make a character for, and they're coming out with you on the hunt, but then they could die. It's like, it's really well done. It's really well done. So that's my number one, Kingdom Death Monster.
Cool.
I feel like mine is gonna be like not as exciting.
Right? You got to be as excited as Mike
You
was.
really sold this.
Yeah.
My number one is Trismegistus.
You're going to have to spell that, I think.
No, just
Oh,
Trismegistus.
there it is.
There it is.
Oh, I've seen the cover of this.
I really want to play this game.
It is so good. It is so good. So pull up some pictures. So yeah, you're brewing potions and scoring points.
Looks like
as-
Chris just put in Zozimos there.
Yeah. I'm trying to look for a table presence.
Yeah,
there we go.
there it is.
There you go.
There it is. So if you can see like the personal boards are huge, but like the dark gray ones, yeah, that's your personal board. And things, so there's a flow direction that you have to follow. Like you're drafting dice and then placing them on your board, and it will like flow a certain way and then result in things. Katie really likes brewing potions. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's Katia, but close. But yes, yeah, I really enjoyed this one. That it's hard to learn in a way, but once you get started, it makes sense.
Mm.
So it's one of those where, sure, again, if we were like played it tomorrow, we'd have to pull out the rule book again. But there's a lot going on, but it all makes sense. Yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm remembering how much more there is to it than what I remembered. But it's just so good. It's
I've only seen the cover.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game.
I need to play it.
Yeah. I should check this out. It looks good.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
Very
definitely
cool.
it's a beast, but yeah, like down there on the bottom right is like a track of how things are going to score. Like you have to like move up, and then things are going to score more the more you move up. Yeah, there's just so much to it.
I don't know if you sold it as well as Mike sold.
No, I know.
I don't think I sold mine as well either.
I played it. Like I think it's been, oh shit, probably like, well, hold on. It's probably been a year and a half, maybe, or a year since I played it. And yeah, because like there is a lot to it. There's like abilities, like those tiles will let you do things in your board, or like will give you bonuses and stuff like that. So there's so much to it. The board graphic design. Yeah, and that's the main thing, is like the graphic design, the symbols, like once you first look at the game, it's overwhelming, but like I said, once you start to learn it, it's like, oh, okay, it's intuitive. So
that's good.
Yeah, I love this game. I don't know how to explain it well, but it's really good.
We almost played it at the gathering, but it apparently is a beast.
I need a day to read the rule book. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I have 3 honorable mentions. Any of you have honorable mentions?
I can talk about my list that I made prior to realizing I was doing 3 and up rather than 4 and up.
All right. Well, let me just go through mine real quick. City of the Big Shoulders.
What in the
weird
hell?
title? Weird title. Weird art. But I've only played it once. But you're basically playing these businesses in, I don't know, early 1900s, late 1800s, something like that. And it's really good. It's an economic game. Only played it once. It's got stocks and stuff like that. Played it once on a cruise, and I want to get my hands on it, but I can't find it. It's not available.
Who made it?
Designed by Raymond Chandler III, published by Parallel Games and Quind Games.
Oh, Quind.
Okay.
Oh, it's Quind. Ah, they make good stuff.
So apparently there was a Kickstarter. I missed it, and I'll never be able to get it again. So make sure to back things.
You'll just have to pay a lot for it. That's all.
This one's interesting for me. Like I've never looked into it. The title was a turnoff for me.
Yeah, I almost didn't play it, but Peter Vaughn showed it to me, and he swore by it. So
yeah,
he was right.
just, I don't know why you would name. I mean, I know why, but why would you name your game something that sounds like it's already not gonna be for women or welcoming to women? Like, see, I don't know. It just the title alone was like a deal breaker for me, and I've never said that about any other game, but that was one.
Yeah, it's a strange. Yeah.
There's one on BGG right now in the US for $190.
Yeah, wasn't that good?
Worth that much.
But that's half Kingdom Death Monster. Like,
yeah,
it was good. I don't know if it was that good. Speaking of expensive games, my other honorable mention.
Food Chain.
I don't know if either of you have played it.
I've never played it.
I've only played it once. That's why it's an honorable mention. I played it at a convention again. Would love to play it again. I think I won. It's been so long. I either got close or won or whatever because I remember thinking like, oh, I was right to think that I should have done this, but I should have done this better. So, but I do enjoy the artwork. That's this kind of, old ads, 50s ads and stuff. It had like this kind of heaviness to it that felt almost like it should have been cut back some for what's the word, like a bigger audience basically. I think if it had gone through anybody else it would have, but this is the kind of stuff they make, and they make it well. And then my last one is Tricarion.
I just played that.
4.21. It's a great game. I've played it 3 times, I think.
Oh, wow.
But it's been so long since I played it that I would now have to break out the rule book again. And I've already discussed how that's hard for me because I have games I haven't learned yet. So,
yeah.
But yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
Those are good.
What about you, Michael?
I had on my original list Arkham, which we already talked about.
Dishonorable mention.
No. Well, yeah, because I don't think it's a 358, but whenever I see it on a list, I'm going to make it my number one because of its meaning to me personally. It will always have a place in my heart. I don't agree that it's that high at all. It's not. It's really go someplace, let the game just screw you, and then roll again. Like it's not complicated.
Actually, I do have a question because what you said about Kingdom Death Monster sounded really random too.
Totally.
So does Kingdom Death Monster deserve to be that heavy? In your opinion? I haven't played it.
Yeah, that's it's a 4.26. Yeah, I would say yeah. Just because of all the things you could do. When you go back to the village, when you start your civilization, you're tasked, like the questions I don't want to ruin anything, but the questions you're asked or the decisions you're forced to make really set you down a path where future turns are like they get more compounded and complicated because of the stuff you pick. Like I don't right in the beginning you're asked to make a decision and you're like, I don't know, like it gets, the gameplay is easy. You're gonna decide to go someplace, move up to a certain amount of whatever space is, get yourself in the way or out of the way of whatever creature you're fighting, and then basically roll some dice, and either you succeed or you don't succeed, and usually you don't succeed, and then you just get pummeled and you could potentially die. Like, but the stuff that you get to do in between your hunts is where the real narrative of the game, like the choices, it's not just about moving to a certain place. and then rolling some dice and seeing if you get your head chopped off or you get maimed. It's the stuff that you get to do as a collective when you go back with all the loot that you got, right? Like the first creature you fight is the lion. You could have the mane of the lion, the tail of the lion, like ligaments. Like you beat this thing up and then you take that stuff back and then you get to decide what to do with it. Like you make the leather armor or you make like it's really cool all the decisions you get to make throughout the game. So the game's not complicated. The choices and the stuff you get to do in between is the fun part. Whereas Arkham is like you go to the newspaper, you're trying to get the $5 retainer. I'm going to roll. I get kicked out. Now I'm in the street. All right, I'm going to go back to the newspaper. I'm going to try and get my $5 retainer. Oh shit, there's a Shuggoth outside. Now I can't leave the newspaper. Like it's all luck based, and you're trying to like get your weapons and get your magical items and do your stuff that'll make your rolls better. Maybe you're blessed, maybe you're cursed, but really it's just go someplace, read a card, roll like shit, move along. That's kind of the progression of Arkham, although it's super fun and I love the story because they're never the same. There's always something. It's like Mansions of Madness, right? It's not a complicated game, but the stories that come out of Mansions of Madness make it fun, right? Whether you're running the old school where someone's actually running the house or the mansion or not with a new one, which I haven't played yet, it's still not a complicated game. Mm-hmm. So Arkham, I don't believe should be that high, but Kingdom Death's got a lot more on that side of the things that make it like, what do we do kind of moments. Whereas Arkham is just like, it kind of doesn't matter what location I'm going to. I'm going to roll like shit anyway. So either I'm going to go up to the science building or I'm going to go back to Ma's boarding house and still roll like shit. Where Kingdom Death, at least there's a little bit more mitigation with the armor that you have. You're still going to roll like shit, but maybe you'll do all right.
So in Arkham, the game plays you, basically.
Oh, it abuses you. It's not even play. It's just abuse.
I feel like I should say that in a Russian accent.
So fun. So my other two,
Yep.
Which I was surprised this one was only a 3. I thought this one would be higher. Right. Was A Few Acres of Snow.
Never heard of it.
It's a 2-player only.
That's a 2-player, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty unforgiving in my eyes.
Don't people say this one's broken?
I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, it's a conflict between Canada and North America. I'm not sure of the story.
It seems like it's with the indigenous people. Is it possible?
But it's a deck builder, and the cards you get make your deck stronger depending on which side you're on. But like, it's the first to get it kind of thing, and it's like getting to a city, putting down a fort, and like making yourself stronger to get those cards. It's pretty unforgiving. Like you can kind of swap through. Like I'm going to go here, you're going to go here, but it's like, I don't know. There was a lot to that game. I really enjoyed it, but I was surprised it was a 3. I thought it should have been higher than a 3.
I've heard that it has a strategy that's unbeatable.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true or not, or what people would say. I own the game. I haven't learned it. So
if there is an unbeatable strategy, I do not know it.
And it might be one of those games that if
I'm going to be the party pooper, but I struggle with the theme on this hard.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, right. This came out a while ago, right?
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Before everyone kind of thought maybe we shouldn't be doing things like
this. Yeah.
It's not a pretty. It's not a pretty game. It's a hard game, though.
Martin Wallace, though, I really like a lot of his work.
What does it say on the top there? Is it re-implemented by something? All the way up on top of
A Handful of Stars, Mythotopia.
What's the Handful of Stars? That's okay.
Oh.
Is it meaning like it's the same game but with a different theme?
Yeah, usually they might have changed something about it.
It's 2 to 4 players. This one.
Interesting. Oh. I played that. I really enjoyed it. That was a good one.
Is it like the?
Oh, no. That looks nothing like the.
Oh, well then weird.
Yeah. I don't know the connection, but that's a that's a really good game as well. But yeah, I had that on there, and then Stronghold by Portal.
Oh, I have Mythopia. It also had it up there, and this is a really good game.
Oh, I have that too. I didn't know that was a reimp. Interesting.
Sorry, what was your other one?
Stronghold.
Oh, not Stronghold games, but Stronghold.
Nope. Stronghold the game. This one's super fun. I've only played that version. I did not play the second edition, which apparently got changed to just being 2 players, which is weird because the original was 2 to 4. So they were like, screw it. We're going to make it 2-player only, which makes sense because basically you're trying to hold your stronghold while orcs and goblins are attack. I don't know what you're looking at. What is it?
I'm just wondering why she's so upset. Is it because she has no earlobes?
They're under her neck gaiter.
Mm.
That's pretty cool art.
Yeah.
It's interesting, yeah.
Ooh, is that Tom Hanks?
It is. Yep, totally Tom Hanks.
I think that's Tom Hanks.
Go back to the board.
Oh. Have we seen the board?
Yeah, it was the first picture.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay. My
It's
bad.
okay. Keep going. There was some cool art there, though.
This?
There you go.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you're basically holding down the fort, right? That stronghold is going to get breached. Think I just lost it. In Lord of the Rings.
Oh, like do you mean
Helm's Deep.
Helm's Deep. Okay.
Yep.
So the paths from around the board are where all the baddies are coming from, right? And they're going to follow a path to your walls of your stronghold, and they're going to try and get to the top of it. You're going to need to move people around to the different places to like be the archer or be the fortify or whatever. And you have limited amount of resources to do it. Like your cubes are limited while all these orcs and trolls and goblins are just going to keep coming. And like it's really, really tough, but a lot of fun. And they had that as a 369.
It's not her ears. She's mad. She's only an honorable mention. 369.
Oh wait, do you have more?
This was my number 4 on my original list. So it wasn't an honorable mention. It's just a mention now because I actually read what Chris wrote and noticed that it was a 4 up. I totally missed that. So, but yeah, this one's a good one. I think it was, I don't know how well it did when it came out. It was 2009. So I don't know. I think this one is worth taking a look at again because I don't know if it holds up now, but man, it was super fun. Challenging, super fun.
Cool. I have 2 that I would mention that didn't get brought up. Brass Birmingham.
Good one.
We've played it once. We made a mistake while we played it, so it made money actually way harder to come by, and I kept having to like go and get loans. But I still enjoy the game. We just realized that it's like, okay, this can't be right. And at that point, it was like, well, it's way too late. But the game itself, I really enjoyed. I guess some people described it as, oh, you're basically just doing math. And then I played it, and I'm like, not at all. No.
Did you play this with Matt at the gathering?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to. Next year, maybe.
I said boo when you mentioned it.
Why?
It's probably not the game's fault. When I played this, I've only played it once. I was taught the game at BGG Con, and it was before the reprint when Freddie Mercury was on the front of it.
What?
The cover has a guy that he's got the big mustache and he kind of looks like Freddie Mercury. Anyway, I'm trying to find it.
Go to versions.
Oh, where is that?
Go back to the beginning. Go to versions, or halfway down the page in the center there, it'll have like versions.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Brass Lancashire? Because that one's got a dude on it. No?
Oh yeah, that might be what I'm thinking of. Okay. Well, I'll take back my boo. But the reason why I said that is because whenever I was taught the game, the guy was such a bad teacher that he took basically an hour to teach it,
Ooh.
was all over the place and left out a whole bunch of stuff. And he would do stuff like, oh, by the way, you couldn't do this, and then destroy us with that thing that you
Ah.
could do that he didn't tell us about until then, kind of stuff. And it really felt like he was just like, he didn't care about our experience at all. He just wanted some people to play the game against and win, that kind
That's
of thing.
brutal.
So I had a really bad experience. So when the Kickstarter came out with this, it's such a beautiful looking game.
Mhm.
I almost still backed it, but because of that bad experience, I couldn't do it. This is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the art's great.
Yeah.
The designer Matt's actually a really cool guy too.
I should give it another go because I remember certain parts of it that were good, and you know, a lot of it's down my alley. Plus, it is beautiful, so
Mhm.
hard to pass
One
it
of
up.
Daryl's favorite games too.
What was that?
I think this is one of Daryl's favorite games.
Yeah, it's
Well,
good.
somebody forced me to play games on next convention you find me at, but teach me well.
Well, then
And you
should
had a second one?
My other honorable mention is Barrage,
Oh,
which I've also only played once. And I think we had expansions in there, so I can't speak to the base game. I'm pretty sure we had expansions. And I just thought it was so cool and so unique how things worked, like with the flow of water. Like I thought that was really well done. It was a little bit tight for a game. Like it's
he is not happy about that.
artwork is great.
Not at all. That was the one that you sat in, wasn't it, Chris? When they wanted a model for that in the draw, that was your
There you go. Yeah, that shows it a little bit better. So yeah, you're claiming pools, you're claiming barrages anyways. And yeah, it just sometimes it can get a little bit restricted. And then you have that rondelle thing for yourself. For actions, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
It's been a really long time since I played this because it was at our game group. But I remember really enjoying it. Like it was unique.
I was looking at this and then I saw a review that said it was really mean. Like you can be really mean to each other. So I kind of
there's
away
some I could see how you could place your things strategically to block people, maybe, if that's what they mean by mean.
Maybe. I'll probably look at it at a convention or something. What was that?
I said I call that strategy, but
so you're mean.
No, sometimes. But I do it with a smile, so it's less harmful.
That's worse.
Yeah, it should be more like Chris and just be like, look, I'm going to screw you over. So,
yeah.
Ooh.
This is wow.
Oh, production issues.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
wonky.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Ooh.
But yeah, well, I'll have to look at it at a convention or something and see if it is mean.
Yeah, it was good.
It's a pretty cool convention coming up, Chris. Just saying.
Yeah.
Is there? Oh, BGG Con, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, sure. You go do that.
All right. So that's all of our heavy games. Tell us which one we missed while we're fools for missing it.
Or tell us why we're wrong for the ones we picked. No, I don't care.
That's even better. Yeah, I prefer people telling us why we're wrong.
So I
have something to argue against.
I thought we'd have three overlaps between.
We only had one, I guess, and a half if you count the Gaia Project Terra Mystica, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Because they're kind of the same game, just a different implementation.
Right.
It's like if I had Talisman and you had Star Wars Talisman.
Nah, they're still Talisman though.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
how different they are.
So now we go to the opposite end. Now we're going to light.
Oh,
and
we
play.
could do light games. We could do point salad would be your number one, right?
No, I meant play. I meant play light games.
play.
Oh, I
So
came
we
in like
have
a
plans, silly.
top 5 late game.
Oh, yes. So now that we're done with the heavy game talk and all of that, we're gonna play some light games on here just to have fun. Which one do you want to do first? Color Brain or Monstrosity?
I'll let you pick.
Let's do Color Brain.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling too.
Okay.
That's good.
Color Brain.
The only reason Chris picked that is because it was next on his list of banners.
You don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know me.
All right, Color Brain it is.
Nice.
All right, so
By the way, if you are watching this, if you are watching this later on, not live, do let us know favorite heavy game. All right.
Well done. Well done.
Trying.
Put me on the bottom, so you guys will be up on top.
Oh, we should do this so that you're like that, right?
Nope.
No. Fine.
Perfect. All right. Here's the game.
Oh, do you want to tell the audience
Yes.
what we're doing?
Because they can play as well. We're going to be scoring you two to see who does better over the course of, I don't know, 10 cards. You want to say 10 cards?
Yeah, 10 sounds good.
10 cards.
No. Do an uneven amount so we don't have a tie.
So 11 cards.
Sure.
That is an uneven.
Perfect. Everybody.
No, drop the card.
These cards written down because they don't have this game, but they'll have 11 colors written on cards, and they will be tasked with a question in the Disney universe, asking about a certain amount of colors for a certain thing in a movie. So,
is there Marvel in this?
Not that I know of.
Boo. We need a Marvel
That would be
version.
good.
So, for instance, if the question, this specific question, would be in the Hercules universe, the question is asking them to come up with one color, as you see over here. The answer will be one color, and it's asking for the color of Hercules' cape.
Hold on. Is this one of them?
Just
We're just doing it as an example, but we do that, right?
It's a practice, right? So they'll come up with their answer. I'll tell them that they were both wrong.
Oh crap!
And no,
Didn't count.
get to point. How about we play first to 10?
Okay.
Which means then I have to keep track.
Which means this is going to take forever if we're both wrong and the same
Yeah,
way.
if we both suck at this, yeah.
We'll adjust. We'll adjust as we go.
Blue? Seriously?
It's
not
I'm
right.
not lying. It said blue.
It's wrong.
Yeah, I feel like it's totally wrong.
I'm looking it up.
I am going to roll a die.
Okay.
I am going. One and 2 will be from Disney movies.
Fine, it's blue.
3 and 4 will be from Pixar Disney movies, and 5 and 6 will be random.
Okay.
If
It's already random.
we'll go turn by turn, I will give Katia. You will go first. If the card on the top is a movie you haven't seen, I will pick the next one. Like, for instance, if you hadn't seen Hercules, then that's not fair. So I will let whoever's turn it is decide if that's a movie they want to play with. Okay?
How many times do we get the pass?
No passing
No, not pass. But go. I haven't seen it.
until a movie comes up that you've seen. But it'll be your lead, right? So if the other person hasn't seen it, then it's on them. At least you get the benefit of going for that round.
And what if we lie? Can we lie?
We already know not to trust you. So
okay, right. Trust me to be me.
So I'm just gonna make stuff up.
Yeah, perfect. Katia is first, and I rolled a 1. And the question is about Zootopia.
Oh my god, I've watched it, but it was so long ago. Go for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. The answer, your task was coming up.
I was gonna say yes. What is the answer?
Yeah. You're going to come up with one color,
Yep.
and it is the color of Nick's shirt.
That's Nick is it's a fox, right?
I have no other information for you because I haven't seen the movie.
Okay, I have my answer.
All right. When Chris is ready.
Oh, am I putting up a color
Yeah.
too? Oh,
Yeah, you're both
oh
going.
crap. Okay. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Ready?
All right, reveal.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
The only thing I remember from that movie was Flash, the sloth, best scene ever
Yep.
at the
Yeah.
DMV.
The stamp.
Oh,
All right.
I was tearing up in the theater. Loved it.
I haven't seen that movie. I should see it.
Oh, it's great.
Chris's roll. Chris's roll is a 6. It is a random. How do you feel about Frozen?
Oh,
Yeah,
come
sure.
on, bring it on.
Do it. All right.
Everything's blue and Frozen. Let's go.
Okay. It will be one color. The answer will be one color. And they're asking you for the sash on the Duke of Wesselton's uniform.
Oh my god.
Is it
Oh
Wesselton?
my god. Wow.
The sash on the Duke of Wesselton's uniform.
Okay.
Answers reveal.
Man. Wow, that is
I
difficult.
texted her all the answers earlier, so you're screwed.
No, I'm just really good.
2-0. I'm impressed. All right, Katia's roll.
Got the points to back it up.
It is a 6.
Chuck
Katia.
knew red as well.
How do you feel about Alice in Wonderland?
The cartoon. Yeah, no.
A
Like-
Disney movie.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever seen the whole thing. The only
Fair enough.
thing I would be able to answer is Alice's outfit. That's it.
It is not about Alice's outfit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am curious. What is it about?
The March Hare's hair.
Oh, jeez.
I don't even know what the marsh hare is in Alice in Wonderland.
I think he'd be white, wouldn't it? Oh no. Well, yeah, yellow. I guess.
Yeah, that would have. No.
All right. How do you feel about Peter Pan?
Yes.
Okay. Tinkerbell's dress. One color.
Oh, wait. I almost put up the wrong thing. I think.
Tinkerbell's dress in Peter Pan. All right.
Ready?
Reveal. Yeah.
Woo!
I hedged. I was
I,
like,
I had blue up first, and then I put it down and went, "Oh yeah."
Yep. And it's because Peter Pan's outfit is green, and I was like, no, it's Peter Pan that's dressed in green. It's not her. And then,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm on the board.
All right. 2-1.
okay,
This is Chris's turn. Ooh, I rolled off the table. 5. Okay. How do you feel about Winnie the Pooh?
not
Is that a
great.
movie? I thought it was a show or something.
This is a Disney movie.
I can honestly say I've never seen the movie, but I've seen little bits. I don't know if that
I'm the
counts.
same way. I've never seen the movie. I've seen the show, like growing
Yeah,
up. I saw the show. But
I hadn't seen the movie. I can say that.
Move along then.
Sure.
Okay. How about Moana?
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right, Moana it is. The main color of Maui's skirt. And you're looking for one color.
oh my God. You're welcome.
I know. I've had that in my head all day, actually.
He's got a skirt? Really?
I know. I don't.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. Ready?
All right,
Yep.
do it.
Going for brown.
Wah, wah.
Oh,
Ah.
man. That's
I think
what I
brown
got.
because it'd be too close to the skin color, right?
Shit.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
it's grass. Okay.
But there is brown in there.
At least.
Main color. Main color.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, Katia. Your
Yeah.
roll. It
He
is a
can do
one.
anything but float.
What?
What's the movie?
Dumbo. How do you feel about Dumbo?
Oof, no.
Fair enough. How about Pinocchio?
This is bad.
Oof.
Jeez. Like,
I'll get this fucking bug at some point.
let's do it just because he's probably in the same boat I am. Like, let's just, yeah, go
You
for
could
Pinocchio.
read his reaction and go based on that. Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Pinocchio.
Sure.
All right.
Cool. I've seen it like 20 times.
Good. One color answer.
Just kidding.
Yep.
What color is the feather in Pinocchio's hat?
Oh,
Ooh.
man.
Love it.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Like, I have 3 different colors in mind.
You only need one.
I understand.
Chris already has it.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I am
I went
not
for
sure
white.
of this at all. Yellow,
Damn.
red. Yeah.
I could see him. I'm like, there's yellow, there's red, there's blue.
Sure.
And I thought that was all his clothes and his hat, but not the feather.
That's a really long feeling movie, like when he becomes a donkey and all that stuff.
Yep.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh yeah.
I did actually watch it a lot when I was a kid, but I don't remember it, apparently.
How do you feel about this? Is for Chris. It's an original Disney movie, Beauty and the Beast.
I saw the remake with Emma Watson. Does that count? Probably not.
It's probably not going to be helpful.
Wait, not Emma Watson. Is that her name?
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So no, I don't think I've ever seen the original.
So pass.
Yeah,
How about
I've never
Pocahontas?
seen it either.
Oh, I've not seen that.
So no.
Nope.
Are we okay with the Little Mermaid?
I've seen that. I mean, not okay with it, but I've seen it.
So yes on Little Mermaid.
Yeah. What color is the lobster? Is that what you're about to ask?
No. It is going to be a 2-color answer.
Oh man.
Yeah. And it's asking you for Flounder's body.
Oh.
Got it.
I'm only kind of sure about one of these. Okay.
All right, do it.
Blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow.
It's blue and yellow.
Damn it, Chris. I was trying to pull ahead. You're not supposed to copy.
Point,
I think you're already ahead, aren't you?
Yes, by 1.
Oh, am I? I thought we tied.
No,
Like-
2-1.
All right.
The question is, do you each get a point or do you cancel each other out?
Yeah, we would both get a point, I guess.
Good game.
3 to
Oh,
2.
who's ahead, right? No, we cancel each other out.
It would be the same thing. She'd still be ahead. So
No, it'd give me more
nope.
chances of getting ahead, though.
5. Alice in Wonderland. We said no. Correct, Katia?
Yeah.
How about Princess and the Frog?
Yes.
Okay. 1-color answer.
Only seen it once.
1
Yeah,
color.
same. Whatever.
The frog.
What color are Tiana's gloves at the ball?
Oh, I know.
Good.
I'm pretty sure I know.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Confident. All right, go.
Blue? No,
Woo!
her dress is blue.
Woo!
Or is it white? It looks blue.
White.
The dress too.
The
No.
dress is kind
Dress
of
is
blue,
blue.
right? Yeah.
Damn it.
The gloves are white.
It's amazing what your memory will like.
I
make
know.
you think.
I've only seen it once, but I remembered the gloves. Weird.
I was sure they were blue, but it was the dress that was light blue and her stupid gloves were white.
We have a tie game. Chris, to you, how do you feel about the movie Tangled?
I thought you said Pixar was in this.
It is.
I know, right?
The deck is shuffled.
Yeah, let's do Tangled. I've seen it.
It is. Rapunzel's eye color. 1-color answer. Rapunzel's eye color. Ooh, do it.
I actually think they're brown. Oh man.
Oh man, it's green.
Oh, I almost went with green.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's appalled that you thought it was brown.
Mine are brown. Brown's a good color.
She's
brown?
appalled. She's appalled. She is upset with both of you. Look at her.
Whatever.
See, I thought it was brown because her hair wasn't supposed to be yellow or something like that. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Some
You can-
magical thing with her hair, right?
You can make up whatever you want, Chris.
Okay, could we get some Pixar, please?
All right, 2 Pixar.
No,
No,
2 is
it's-
still Disney.
1 and 2 is Disney. Yep. So Aladdin. How do you feel about Aladdin?
Yes.
All right. Genie's wrist cuffs. 1 color. Do it.
Yellow.
Chris.
You got to know the genie's wrist cuffs.
Still tied at 4. Or now we're still tied at 4. Chris, Princess and the Frog.
You suck. I want Pixar.
It's the die. It comes up, whatever number it comes up. That's what I'm
You
doing.
say
1,
that.
2, 3,
You've-
4,
you've
5.
Probably one of
seen
those
it?
Kuzcon dies.
You've seen it, so you got to go for it. You can't pass now.
I know. All right.
Princess and the Frog. We're in.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen it.
All right. I don't know how to pronounce this, so it's a 3-color answer.
Oh boy.
God.
Yeah. Dr. Facilier's.
I don't think that's
Whatever
right.
you can get. Dr. Facilier's hat.
That's a pure guess at this point.
Oh man. Okay.
Yay.
So do we get points if we have more colors right than our opponent?
Nope. Right or wrong?
Really?
Yeah.
3.
I think we should get 2 points if it has 3 colors in it, though.
Point if
All
it's right. No points if it's wrong.
I feel like
Okay,
those are
I'm
harsh
ready.
rules. All right.
All right. Do it.
It's kind of hard to hold.
Sure.
I went with purple, black, and yellow.
I went black, white, and yellow. Oh, so close.
All right.
Close.
Black,
I
white,
didn't
and
know
red.
I didn't know what character we were talking about, so
It's the bad guy at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it now.
I would not have gotten that either.
Hmm.
All right. 3 Pixar.
Yes.
How do you feel about Toy Story?
Yeah.
All right. It's a 2-color question or 2-color answer. The main 2 colors on the rocket that gets strapped to Buzz's back.
Oh wow. All right.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
This is Toy Story 1.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with what popped in my head the first time.
All right.
The main
Red and white.
colors.
That's what I get to.
Aw, damn it.
Oh, but you're wrong.
Oh, okay.
I started second guessing myself with blue. I should have stuck with. I should have done it then. Normally, I don't like doing second guesses.
I feel like we're not getting there.
Tim had
Very
white and purple. That's close.
Pixar. How do you feel, Chris? This is for you. How do you feel about Finding Nemo?
Okay, let's do it.
Give me the 3 colors that made up Dory.
Oh. Well. Hey, I'm missing a color.
Shouldn't be.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, everybody's gonna get that.
Okay, ready?
All right, do it.
Yeah, black, yellow, and blue.
Yep.
Well, at least we both get a point.
It'd
You
be
do.
funny if we forgot it because
Dory.
memory. Yeah.
Tied at 5.
Escape.
How do you feel about The Lion King?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Then give us
Yellow. Everything's yellow.
the 1 color. Everything is yellow. A form of yellow. Give us the 1 color of Timon's hair.
Oh, wait.
Mm.
Ready?
Do it.
Oh, I was so
What?
close. I was so close.
Oh,
That
it's
looks
the
orange to
ears
me.
that I was. Oh my gosh.
They're not
Yeah, I was
lying.
thinking
It's
of
red.
the ears.
That looks orange to me.
Disney approved all of these. The answer
Phew.
was red.
I was so close.
Dodge that bullet.
Beauty and the Beast, we said was no go for you, right, Chris?
Right.
Okay, how about Sleeping Beauty?
How about Pixar?
It's a random. I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
What-
No, I've seen the Maleficent movies, but not the
Yeah,
original.
All right, so we're good with Frozen.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Okay. It's just random, man. This whole deck is random. It's a lot of Disney up top, though. Not gonna lie. There's Pixar. There's more Pixar. All right,
Yep.
I'm gonna take these. We'll
Stack
start.
the deck for me.
Nope.
No, but you
Move
said
on.
Frozen. Let's do it.
All right. Yep, Frozen. The jewel in Elsa's crown.
Oh my god.
One
Would
color.
you wear that for like a minute?
I have no idea. Yeah, I got no idea.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, all right.
And that's before she turns into like a.
I'm sorry. There's no clarification on these questions. I just have that to deal with.
all
All
right.
right.
All right, do it.
I
White.
went blue because everything's blue in this.
It was one of those, yeah.
It's probably. Oh! Yay! I went with the odds on that.
Yeah, I thought, oh, they're trying to trick you with blue, so I went with white.
Chris is overthinking a Disney game.
Double tricked me.
All right. This is Katia. 4. What's 4? Pixar.
Pixar.
All right. Monsters University.
Yes. Wait.
Okay.
No. Which one's? No. Oh. I saw part of it. I fell asleep on it.
Oh no.
If
Can
it
we
was
go with-
Monsters Inc., then yes. But
Can we go with Toy Story?
yes.
Okay. The main color of Sid's dog, Scud. So one color.
Oh, wow.
Got it.
I don't like how sure you were of that.
Yeah, I'm very, very sure.
Oh, great. All right.
Good.
Yeah.
That looks white to me.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, 2-point lead. This is big.
Stupid Frozen crown. You know what? No more Pixar. Pixar's messing me up here.
Frozen was not Pixar.
Oh,
Frozen? Yeah. No?
Not
was it
Pixar.
not?
No,
No.
it's not.
2.
It's so hard to tell now. Everything's still
Yeah.
3D.
Not Pixar.
All
Fine.
right. If you say
Frozen
so.
is not Pixar.
You're right.
The 3D's messing me up. What we doing?
Disney.
Frozen.
Yes.
All right. I believe you.
All right,
But
Chris.
that
I rolled a 2, so it's Dumbo. How do you feel about Dumbo?
I've seen it.
I'm giving you the option of saying
Oh,
yes
nah,
or
let's do it. Let's do it.
do it. Okay. It's a one color, and it's asking you for Dumbo's magic feather.
Oh,
I know it was going to be that.
Oh. I'm torn between two things.
I only need one.
Picking this one.
Hmm.
All right, do it.
All right.
I feel like it's pink. Oh.
Black. Yeah, because it was like crows that gave it to him, right?
Mm,
Couldn't even tell you.
well done.
Son of a bitch.
Back to a point.
See, I think I'm better with cartoons than I am 3D.
You're the one that wanted Pixar. 3, Pixar. Oh, we're back to Toy Story.
For real?
Yeah, 2 in a row.
Bring it on.
All right, so remember Sid had a dog, right, Scud?
Yes.
What 2 colors were Sid's skull t-shirt?
Oh, that's easy.
Then you just show it?
No, he showed the dog.
dog.
Yeah, but you. Oh, okay.
No, that was the dog. Sid was not in that picture.
All right, ready?
Are you?
Yeah, black and white.
Yeah, it's like a Punisher t-shirt.
Yeah.
That was easy.
All right. Still got a point. Racing to 10.
I thought we were canceling each other out.
No.
No, you voted against it. 1. Disney. Moana is on the table, right? We're good with Moana?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. 1 color. Grandma Tala's hair. Grandma.
Hold on. Okay. Nice.
Ah.
I went for gray, and then I'm like, no, wait. She's more than gray. It was white.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. It was somewhere in between for me. Yeah. All right.
All right. This could be it. We get a 3. It is Disney Pixar. How do you feel about Brave?
Oh, shoot. I've seen it, so go for it.
All right. If you remember Merida's horse, Angus.
Oh my God.
Not even a little bit.
2 color.
I don't remember a horse in there.
I remember there was a horse. I don't remember the horse. Wow. 2 colors, you said?
The card does, yes.
Jeez. Okay.
I'm also looking at the picture, and there are 2 colors.
Huh.
All right.
All right. Well, let's go with this, I guess. All right.
Brown and black.
Gray and white.
Black and white.
Oh, so close.
Ooh.
That one's gray.
That was close. Again, Disney approved all the colors.
Correct. 100% approved by Disney. How many cards? Whoa. 250 question cards, and I'm sure they were all approved.
Sure.
All right, Chris.
Yep.
Is it 2? It is Dumbo again.
Okay. Well,
All
gave
right.
me a point last time, so we'll see.
Stupid Dumbo.
1 color answer. Dumbo's hat.
That wasn't showing on the card earlier.
It was not.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. That's a pure guess. Red? I don't know. Oh,
Ah,
well, that's good.
yeah. I couldn't remember.
Game continues.
What is the score right now?
It is Katia 9, you 7.
Yeah, it's not good.
Nope.
Come on, Toy Story.
No. How do you feel about Cinderella?
Oof. Go for it. It's not going to be good.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. It is a 1 color. It is also another question about a hat. It's Gus the Mouse.
There's a mouse?
What color was it? Yeah, Jock and Gus. Come on.
I don't think I've ever seen it, to be honest, but
Why would you pick this one?
because I felt like I would probably be able to. I don't know.
Chris seems pretty confident.
All
I'm
right.
not.
All right,
I'm
do it.
going with red. Oh. Okay. Well, at least we both got it wrong.
Poor Gus.
The
All right.
mice got turned into the horses, right? For the card or whatever.
3. Pixar. How do you feel about The Good Dinosaur?
I never saw it.
So no?
Nope.
Toy Story. Ready?
Fine. She's beaten me on each one of these.
It's a 1
No,
color.
the one we were tied.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
should be-
The Punisher shirt.
Yeah, you should be fine with this.
But you beat me on the dog one.
Yes.
It's a 1 color from Toy Story. and it's asking you for Slinky Dog's collar.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He had a collar?
Sure did. I'm looking at it.
Man, I knew we were going to play this. Why didn't I review?
You knew we were playing this? So I was the only one who didn't know we were playing this?
He mentioned it. I didn't
we
know we were playing tonight.
About it
but-
last week. Also, I doubt you're looking at Toy Story and looking at this specific thing.
True.
Oh,
Oh,
get out.
I almost did green. Oh,
I've never even noticed he had a collar on in this.
Okay.
Damn.
The game continues. Chris.
No, is then my turn? That was on Chris's
yeah, that
turn.
was me.
Chris' turn?
Yep.
It is yours. It is a 2. It is back to Frozen.
Oh, bring it.
Remember Elsa had a coronation.
Sure.
Okay, what color was her cape? Just one color.
Yeah, I know.
You have a 1 in 11 shot of getting it.
I think it's black. Damn it.
Wow.
Oh, it's the top of the outfit. I knew there was black in there. Damn it.
Wait.
Oh.
Good look on you.
Pretty.
All right, so that's to Chris. He's now got 8, 2 away.
Damn.
Coming for you.
All right, Chris's turn. We got a 6. It is Pixar, and it is back to Toy Story.
Man, can't catch a break.
The 2 main colors on the RC race car.
What's RC?
The race car.
Like that. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
I think I got it.
All right.
With blue and green?
Winner!
Yeah.
I've seen that movie so much.
That's because this is Toy Story, the color game. Apparently. Jeez, it's like 8 times.
Nice.
So close, Chris. So close.
I tried. So throwing these away. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, while you prepare monstrosity, I will take a quick washroom break.
Sounds good.
All right. Yeah, we're going to.
That's what happens when we reach the 2-hour mark.
Makes sense. I think for next week or the week after, I think, Chris, you should come up with your own color brain version for Star Wars.
That could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless it already exists online, which it might. I think that would be super.
And I believe we're going to have a guest, although it hasn't been solidified, but I would imagine he has. I know he's seen Star Wars, so I don't know if he's seen all the Clone Wars and stuff, though.
Maybe restrict it, right? Like maybe
Yeah.
their question, like or maybe instead of it being Disney and Pixar, maybe it's like live action and cartoon, or
I'll make it all Star Trek.
I'm out. I think I got something going on next week. Sorry.
Fine. You should watch Star Trek.
I know. I should.
I'll make it all Doctor Who.
There's a lot. No, that's also something I haven't seen.
What do you do with your time? Jeez.
I spend it with you.
It's just going to be all lightsabers.
Okay.
Yellow, blue, green, red, purple.
White.
What was Toth's lightsaber?
No clue.
All right, I'm ready. Let's draw some monsters.
Cool. Okay, so monstrosity is what we're playing next. This is yes. Okay, great. So you have something to draw on. So basically, I'm going to have a drawing of I'm going to have a monster here. Yeah, there you go. Bunch of monsters. I'm going to have a monster. I have not seen these yet. They're on cards. And I think I grabbed 9 cards. cards. Yeah, 9 cards. How did we give points last time? It was just my
Well, if it's just the two of us, you just pick a winner between the two.
yeah.
And then
Unless
you give a
Comments
point.
wants to give us a winner. We got some people watching. I will also take votes on comments as to sway my point. Okay, so I get what is it, 20 seconds to describe to you guys.
I actually don't really know the real rules. I think we've played it so many different ways, not only in person but on the show, that it's just like, yeah, make up your own shit. Like,
Yeah, let's make some stuff up. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 30 seconds to describe it, but from the beginning I describe it, you've got a minute to draw it out. How about that?
you're gonna describe it for 30 seconds, but we have a minute of drawing.
Yeah, that's confusing. I'm just gonna talk for a minute. I'm gonna do it a whole minute.
Perfect, because
Okay.
your explanations in this game are pretty fun.
What? All right, I'll take fun.
Seconds is you going, oh wow,
It's gonna be more now. Okay, so here comes the first one. Let me hit the.
Is this for
timer
real?
here.
You just goof around in this first one.
No. This one's for real.
Okay.
Yeah. You ready? Both of you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. And I totally encourage if you're in our Discord and you want to show off, go to episode chat room. The link's in our description here, by the way. If you want to show off and play along, I would totally love to see your versions of these. All right.
Hold on.
Oh, are you typing in there?
Yeah.
Well, now my watch went away. Okay. There it goes. Typing forever in there.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. And go. Okay. It's screaming. It's like a fish face, but it's screaming really loud, like its mouth is really open. You know, like the screamer painting. And its tongue is coming out. Its long tongue. It's got fish eyes, and they're buggy. It's got a little tiny fish eye underneath the main big one. So it really, I guess it's got 4 eyes, but you only see one of them. So you see 3 eyes.
What?
It's got 2 big fish eyes, and then on its left or its right cheek, my left, it has a little tiny eye.
Okay.
It's got a fish fin on the back of its head, and it's got like a spider body with 6 legs, so not spider really, but 6 legs, and the feet just go down to points, like sharp points. But he has arms. Wow, and that's it. That's time.
Yep.
What? Oh
Yep.
my god, that was terrible.
That was a whole minute.
That was awful.
I thought I had more time than that.
And apparently the cloth that I had to like erase really doesn't work well, so it's all smeared. It's so awful. I'm
That's
pretty sure that
texture right
Michael
there.
gets a point. But yeah.
All right, so we should show the drawing first, or the. All right, yeah, show.
I didn't get to draw a body. I was waiting for the
Put
description.
them
of
all
the
up
body.
here. Let me refocus here. What do you got, Mike? Let's see yours. Ah, okay.
I mean, his is more polished for sure.
Would love in the comments. Tell me which one you think gets it. Oh wait, I forgot that there are a few seconds behind us, right? So I should wait to see if anybody votes. But I'll tell you right now, I'm kind of leaning towards Katia. I mean, look at it. She's got it's almost a direct reflection.
The facial expression is
I know.
It's pretty accurate.
I mean, it's pretty accurate.
It's like a rooster.
I mean, you do have technically what I described, Mike. But I'm going to give this one to Katia. But I'll remember. I'll remember Mike was so close. I'll keep that in mind for the next one. I'm going to stay blurry since I'm not going to stay blurry. Here, I'll fix this. There we go. Okay.
I assume you're keeping score, yes?
Oh, now I am. Here. Katia got it. I'll put it on that side. All right. We ready for the next one?
Hold on. I'm wiping my board with my very poor cloth.
I'll tell you, the erasers on these things don't do much better.
Okay.
Yeah, they never do. Windex
All right,
does
I'm
a
ready.
great job of cleaning stuff. All right. Ready?
Sure.
Okay. I'll try to be faster this time. Oh, God. It's a...
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Its head looks like a snail with the little eyes, but it's got a underbite with teeth, and it's drooly. But its brain is in a jar on its head. Like there's a jar on top of it, and you see the brain floating in it. And he's got bad posture. He's sitting on his butt with his feet out. And he's got his arms on the ground, like he's just touching the ground with his arm. And he has like bee wings. I can't even tell what that is. Maybe that's a tail or another wing. I'm not sure what that is. He,
Awful.
man, I don't even know what to do with this. All right, it's over. Good, it's over. This is awful. This was a tough one. All right, let's see what we got here. Oops, wrong way.
Wow. Yeah, that's totally what I got.
Well, you got the right angle.
Sure.
Yes.
You don't have the eye stalks, though.
The what?
The eye stalks, like a snail, I said. The
I mean-
eyes.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have the underbite with the teeth?
That's his
I'm-
underbite.
I don't see the teeth. I'm gonna have to give this one to Katia.
Oh God, it's so fixed.
No, come on. You know.
I
you know
had the
that one.
drool too. You didn't have drool.
Yeah. Had to have the drool.
This was horrible.
I'm keeping it in mind. You're just not making it easy to sway your way on that
Mm,
one.
I
All
fully.
right, you ready, or you still wiping it down?
No,
This is
dude.
so brutal.
All right,
All right.
here we go. Ready? Okay, so this has it's got 2 legs, but the knees come up and then go back down, and it's standing on 3 like suction cup toes, and out of its butt is hanging 4 little tiny hands or claws. Looks more like claws, pincher claws. Then it has a furry long neck and a longer head that looks kind of like a helmet more than a head, with a handle on top. You know, like those little vacuum cleaners that you clean your car with because it's got a handle on top, that kind of thing. And then it's got another claw coming out of his mouth. Maybe it's a tongue, but it doesn't really have a mouth. It's more like it's making a kissy face with the thing coming out of it. Oh, and it's got like some leaves on the side of its hand. I don't know.
Where are the hands? You didn't even talk about hands yet.
Yeah, that's time.
Oh my God.
There aren't hands. I didn't mean hands. I meant the feet, I get, or the legs.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. That's pretty bad. That one might have been my fault. All right.
I apologize for what I'm about to show.
See what I mean? It looks like the little vacuum cleaner. Oh, wow. Were you drawing?
A fuzzy neck with a helmet on its head. What do you want me to do?
Where's the helmet?
oh my God.
I'm not even.
What is that in the middle, Mike?
His claw mouth or whatever you said. He had a claw coming out of his mouth.
I said there were 4 of them.
I did not hear 4. Oh my God.
You gotta give it to Michael for the suction toes. I didn't get that. I didn't get to do
Yeah,
that.
look at the toes. Look at nothing else on the camera. Look at just the toes.
I'm disturbed.
I,
All right, Mike.
yeah,
I really don't want to give it to either one. I'm gonna give it to Mike because of the toes.
it's really awful. Like that was really, really awful.
I'll say some of that was my fault.
I'm
Some
not proud of it.
some of it's my fault. All right, we ready for the next one?
You did really well with the knees coming up and the suction toes, and then it went directly downhill from there.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do after that.
Yeah, the fuzzy neck with a helmet on its head. That was.
I mean, it does have a fuzzy.
No, I get it. I get it.
You
Yes.
see the vacuum cleaner thing, right? Yeah, I said it had like a tongue, but kind of looks like a.
Oh yeah, I didn't get the
coming out
tongue.
of its mouth. I don't know.
I definitely
Okay.
didn't get anything about a tongue.
You see what I mean about the vacuum cleaner thing, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm out of focus, but that's fine. I'm just gonna. Nobody cares about me. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. It looks kind of like a hamburger head. Like all it is the hamburger head, and then it's got these really long legs, real thin, 2 legs, with 2 toes, feet coming out.
2 toes, feet. Okay, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
And then it has really long arms that go as far down as the legs, but they're thicker. And the one on the right has 2 fingers. The one on the left has 3 fingers. It has teeth coming up from its mouth, like underbite again. It has a little tussle of hair on top and 2 eyes. Yeah, I know. Let's see. The hand on the left is a little slightly different color, I guess.
I mean,
Okay.
you have black markers, man.
I'm done. Well, I ran out of stuff. There's not a lot to them, really.
Okay, you're gonna see what you created over here.
Oh, that hers is pretty close, actually. Let me see what you got. Oh, yours is pretty close too.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think his is closer.
Let me see. Well, you both did the fingers, yeah. The 2 toes. His legs are spread apart. Yours are. I'm just looking at different things. You both got the hair. You both got the teeth. Yeah, the hamburger thing is. Wow. Can I give it to you both? Because you kind of both nailed it.
I'd say the feet. I don't think you described the feet being together.
No, I didn't. So it was just kind of a random thing. I'm gonna discount that one. You both got it. It's too close.
I'll take it.
Too close. All right, ready for the next one?
No.
Hold on, I'm trying to wipe my very dirty board. It's just not getting cleaned very well.
Nobody's giving you the votes down here, so.
No, I think it's just us now.
And we got some people watching.
Oh, okay. Well, hi, people watching.
Says at the top left how many we got watching.
Cool.
All right, here we go.
They should participate. They should send a picture in to us.
Okay, this thing, it's kind of standing like a gorilla stands, knees up. Oh wow. But its mouth, I can't even describe it. It's like a fly almost. You know how it's all messy there. It's got like stuff hanging down. It's got this long nose that looks kind of like a dinosaur tail or something. It's got spikes off of it.
You're still talking about the mouth?
Yeah.
What the
That's
hell?
the face. It's all kinds of weird Cthulhu-ish thing. And then it's got a like, I guess, kind of grassy back, but I don't know. It's got 2. It's I don't know, 3 fingers on the hands, 2 toes on the feet, but one of the toes points up, one of the toes points down. Its eyeball, it's got a middle eyeball. Spikes on the back. Oh, that's time.
Oh my god.
This was difficult. This
He
was
doesn't
hard.
even have a body. Hey, you're supposed to stop drawing. Just saying.
Ooh, ooh, cheating there.
Sweeter.
Ooh. See what I'm dealing with there? Well, Mike's got the hunch more. Standing like a gorilla. Yeah, I didn't do
was going
anybody
more
any
for like the
favors.
gorilla that's like banging his chest. Like
Oh,
you
I
really
see what
didn't
you
talk
mean.
to me. Yeah.
I
Oh,
want to talk
look at the toes.
I want to talk about the toes. One up, one down. Come on, details.
Did you do that?
I totally had toes.
They need
Yeah,
a
I think I gotta give this one to Mike.
Yeah.
It's 2-2.
I like the fly mess thing you described. That was really well done.
I mean, really, look. I mean, what do you do with that?
No, I get it. I get it.
It's insane.
That's why I chose Color Brain. Disney did all my work for me.
Yeah. All right, I'll remember that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready for the next one?
No.
Sure.
Here we go. Who draws these? Okay.
You should start the timer after the initial
It
shot.
has one leg, looks kind of like a human leg, only a little hairy. And it has one arm. It does not look like a human arm. It's like a ogre kind of thick, muscly arm with the horns coming off the elbow, but the arm's laying on the ground, acting like a leg.
Well, that didn't.
What?
That was awful.
That.
And then
this is a terrible description.
its mouth is open at the top, like a fish opening its mouth, asking for food. It's got teeth all along the bottom part. It's got one eyeball, just one, and its nose like points hair back down to its mouth like it's feeding itself. And he's got a spike out the back of its head, but it's little.
Little.
Time.
Oh, this is so awful. I'm just gonna give him the win now. Like this is so bad.
Wow.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, that's the better one. I got to give it
Yep.
to Mike.
I struggle very much when you're describing limbs and not attaching them to anything.
But there's nothing.
Then tell me that he doesn't have a body, really. It's all
Okay,
clumped together.
I'll try to
Something.
remember that. All right.
What we need to do is get you a copy of the game so you can do this too, because it's.
Sure.
Yeah. Yep.
And then we all just play it, and we'll all take turns.
All right.
Get it?
3
I
to 2.
sympathize with Chris. I just my struggle is the first initial. Wow. Oh.
Well, while I'm saying that, I'm putting my thoughts together on how to start. That's what All right, here we go. Ready?
Sure.
It runs like a raptor, but it has one leg up real high, like it's kicking like it's dancing, I guess. Instead of the little hands that raptors have, it has them, but it has 3 of them instead of 2. The tail, like a raptor, goes out, but it's bulbish at the end instead of pointy. And the head looks more like some kind of insectoid head. It's got 3 eyes, and it's got the little thingy things in the front, like a spider has, like that kind of thing. And it has two claws on its feet and hands.
Can't even finish.
And the thingies, That's it. That's all I got. The thingies. It's time.
Oh my god, are you for real?
You remember? Oh my god! Remember?
And you got to draw the thingies.
You remember
That's
the
what we're-
furry Nick with the helmet?
That's great. What do you got, Mike? Let's see those thingies.
I can't even show it.
That is not a tail.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is not a tail, Mike.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay. I gotta give that to Katia.
One leg up, one leg down with a tail, bulbous tail. I'm fucking crying. Oh my god!
Oh no. Has everybody left us now?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh. It's a family show. It's not, but you know.
Oh my gosh.
All right, gather yourself up.
I can't. Look at this thing.
Oh my, and I love, okay, so
That's our new logo.
the eyeballs remind me of the rooster in Moana, like the big eyeball.
Oh yes. What was his name?
I don't know.
It was like Clang Clang or it was after like the noise that he made, like or whatever it
Yeah.
you know. I can't remember what his name was. I need to watch that again.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Literally crying. Like I can't.
All right.
That was
Right.
amazing.
Dry your tears. Here we go.
Can you show me the actual animal? Because I didn't even.
You didn't even see it? Here you go.
Look at me. I'm literally crying. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I guess with a little creativity.
No. No.
Oh my god.
Uh,
That's funny.
Oh, I lost it.
uh,
All right, that broke me. Oh, hey, or hi.
hey, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Hey. Thank you, Danielle.
Oh man, that was wow.
Okay, here we go. New one. You ready? Dry your eyes.
Oh,
Here we go.
okay.
It's a big circle body. It's laying on the ground. It has a big rhino horn coming out of its eyeball, its right eye. And its other eye is just angry. And he's kind of laughing, but like a crooked smile. And he's got sharp teeth. He's got a tentacles coming out. So he's got 1, 2, 3 tentacles coming out. One of the tentacles has
Coming
eyes.
out of where?
Out of the side, 2 off of one side, 1 out of the other. One of the tentacles has an eyeball on the end. The other tentacle has like a devil's tail point, and the other one's just a tentacle. And then he's got like 2 pointy little feet, just hanging off the side, and he has 2 ears on one side, the opposite side of the 2 tentacle side, and he's got hair like a little mohawk. And that's time. I did pretty good on that one.
This is awful.
I think I did pretty good on this one.
I don't think so.
That looks. Wow.
Yeah, that's good. Good luck with that one.
I think we both lose on this one.
I think we all
Oh my
3
God.
lost on this one. Shall we get? Oh man.
My tentacles look like tentacles. That's a plus.
Are you holding a horseshoe? Is that what?
You said something about it had like a devil's point, like,
Yeah. Like right there.
oh, like an arrowhead, maybe?
Like
Yeah.
that. Like that
Yeah,
one.
like the devil tail. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh. Man, I don't know which way to go with that one.
I don't think I can win this. This is so bad.
I'm gonna give it the Mike.
Yes.
That means it's 4-3. Mike is ahead. There's 1 card left, which means if Katia gets it, we'll have to go to a tiebreaker.
You're going down, Katia.
That'd be what, the first game you win?
I'm okay with that.
She can't win them all.
No, I can't.
I don't
And I
care
really
if I
struggle at
lost
this
this
one.
game. That bulbous tail that broke me, man.
That was not a tell. All right, here we go.
Marker
First
everywhere
of
on
all,
my hands.
the thing that did it for me was the image of a raptor dancing.
Yeah,
Right, the one leg up, the one leg down, like a raptor dancing. I'm done. And then
it
you
was
put in
totally like
the
this.
bulbous
He
tail.
was kicking his feet like whenever they're, in a little line.
Yeah,
I get it, but in my head though, I have blue with one leg up and one leg down, and then a tail coming out. What am I doing with it? I've already drawn a leg up and a leg down. Where's the tail going?
Definitely not
It's
between
bulbous.
its legs.
I pictured it like in Spaceball, the little alien. Hello, my lady. Hello,
Oh
my
yeah,
lady."
yeah.
That's what I
should've
pictured when
thought
they
it- I
like
should've
kicking
said that.
legs, and I was That's
All right.
funny.
Here it comes.
This is great.
Oh, it's like a robot. It is a robot. It's it's got a snow globe for like a head. Just the half part. And its arms float instead of being actually connected. But it's basically human body shape. It's kind of big and round, body wise, thick body. It's got three little dots in the middle of the thing that looks kind of like a face, I guess. Like two dots look like eyes, and the dot in the middle looks like a third eye, I guess. Vents, like Darth Vader vents for a mouth.
What?
It's got
Oh.
little balls on its knees and on its elbows. It's got tank tracks like for the feet.
Taint tracks. That's good.
What the hell is that?
The little treads things.
What?
I heard tank tracks.
Tank tracks. All right, done. That's it. That should have been an easy one right there.
Nope.
That was terrible. Terrible.
Oh yeah. No, I nailed this one. Can you say his arms were floating?
Yeah,
They are.
he
They're
did.
not attached.
All right.
Man, where'd you I didn't say his legs were floating.
You said he had balls on his knees.
Yeah, he does.
I lost it after that, man. I'm done.
All right, this one's going to Katia, so that means we got a tiebreaker.
Ooh, I'm coming for you.
Let me get the
I thought I nailed this human robot thing.
All right.
What threw me off is that he starts by saying this is a robot, and then he describes the body as being human-like and round. And I'm like, wait, what?
Right. Yep.
Well, I just meant like, humanoid shape. You got 2 arms, 2 legs.
Sure.
You got it. You drew it. Okay, you ready?
No.
Sure.
Tiebreaker right here. Okay, it's like a set of balls for eyes. Sorry. And it's got horns coming out of the balls, 1 horn each. You see all of its teeth, like it's had its lips ripped off, and it's in between the balls, the teeth. There's no eyes. There's a third ball underneath the teeth, and then there's 2 tentacles that come off, and 2 I guess horns that come off the tentacles. So he's like shooting a finger with a tentacle and has the horns out, and then the legs go straight down, and he's got like, it looks like cooked chickens for feet. and bell bottoms, but 3 bell bottoms. 3 bell bottoms, like it goes bell bottom, and another bell bottom underneath that bell bottom, and then another bell bottom, and then the chicken feet. And I'm done.
What?
This was the best one to end on.
Oh my god.
Okay, you remember what I said? It's basically balls, right?
All right.
I mean, isn't it?
Oh my
I mean, the horns are coming down instead of up, but okay. Oh wow.
What you got, Mike? Oh, jeez. Doesn't look like balls. Does look like.
like boobs.
All right.
Well,
Wow.
I put eyes in there. I shouldn't have put the dots for eyes.
Yeah, I said no eyes. Looks like a mustache.
Wait, you said no eyes? No,
Yeah,
no.
no
You
eyes.
said eyes.
I said no eyes.
Yeah, I heard eyes.
Hmm.
Yep.
What do I got?
Well, you both did the eye thing, so
Yep.
I can
I,
discount that.
I got the tentacles giving the finger with the horns on the side.
Man, this is you guys made this rough. Hold on, let me see your feet, Mike.
Michael doesn't have any arms. Just want
Those
to
are
point that out.
Those are 3-tiered bell-bottom chicken feet.
Yeah, you don't have the bell bottoms either, Katia. I gotta give it to Mike.
What did you mean by bell bottoms?
This. You see how they come out? You don't know what bell bottom pants are like?
Oh, but you were talking about chicken legs.
Yeah, those are like chickens right there.
So where's the bell bottom on Mike? That's just chicken.
I don't see bell bottoms on yours, but I see the chicken.
Well, okay, so my chicken is like just slightly misshapen.
Look like clown shoes.
I think I got to give it to Mike, but just barely.
This was rough.
These were some tough monsters.
Oh my god!
God.
And I got like marker everywhere.
Oh,
This game gets so messy.
back in the
Man.
Oh my
Focus.
goodness.
I haven't laughed that hard in a very long time. Like I started wheezing, I was laughing so hard. Holy shit.
Oh, and there's the one that I couldn't decide which one of you.
Yeah.
That was a really close game.
God, that's great.
So that's Monstrosity.
Oh, did Jacob, who designed this? This wasn't Jacob, was it Eric? Jesus, man, you did a great job.
Is the robot one out yet? Because they're doing one with robots, right?
They're doing, I think before the robot one, there's something with Shut Up and Sit Down. I think that got released, so that went on Kickstarter or something.
Yeah, I think that's the robot one, right?
I don't think so. I thought that was different.
Huh.
I could be wrong, but anyways.
Love it.
Uh,
So much fun.
yeah,
So now
not
we're
safe
going
for
to-
work imagery.
Yeah,
on
no,
that
it was
last one.
not safe for work.
Not when Mike's drawing.
No.
Please like and subscribe if you think Mike's drawings were not safe for work.
Who said they were not safe for work?
I said that.
Oh.
And now we have some stuff to reveal.
Oh God, that was so fucking great, guys. I love that. Oh, I didn't put the marker right. Yeah, I guess we got something to talk about, huh?
Yes.
What are we talking about?
So, for those that watch the show, or maybe they don't, they probably still already heard. QSCon's coming up in a couple weeks, November 4th, here in Syracuse. Katia is a special guest. I would love to have Chris as a special guest, but Chris doesn't want to come here because he said, I think, and I quote, "I hate Syracuse." Is that what you said?
No, I said I hate you.
Oh, right. I got it wrong. Sorry.
I've never been to Syracuse. I've never been to New York.
You should
I
change.
would love to come. It's a little on the expensive side and bad timing for me.
Yep. So moving forward with convention planning, one of the things I am doing is opening up T-shirt orders, and one of the T-shirts is going to have the logo was designed by Katia with the dice throwing, and there's a special one that Katia has made for QSCon over this past weekend that I have not looked at yet, and I'm looking at it for the first time here.
So, Chris, you have to. Okay, so when I share my screen, can I still see you guys? Like,
Yeah,
will it still? Okay, so I'm going to share. I'm going to share my screen.
I'm going to put this up full screen for me.
And I'm going to start by showing the logo, and then I'll show you what it looks like on a shirt.
Which is this logo right here?
Yes, adjusted slightly for centering it on a shirt. But yes, okay. So let me try this.
There's a share button down at the bottom for you.
Share screen, and then it says it's easier with 2 monitors. Well, I don't have that, so I'm gonna go with.
We're gonna see what you're looking at. So
hold on. Let's do window. I think.
Yeah.
Like this. Let's try
Yep.
that. Do you see my screen?
I do. If I click it, then I will be looking at what we see in here. So you got to switch it, switch your screen to what you want to show.
Okay.
Show us.
Like this? Do you see what I'm trying to show?
I see. Okay, this is riveting TV. Let me just turn it on.
The anticipation is killing me.
Yeah, so that's what I see. Infinite.
Right. But when I go into a folder, do you not see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just hold on. I'm gonna stop sharing and then I'll try it again in a different mode because it's probably
Do a screen instead of window. Try that.
entire screen, share. It's not even letting. There we go. Share. Do you
Okay.
see? Okay.
All right. So now I see like white. It looks. Yeah, I'm looking at your folder.
So okay.
I'm gonna show that.
Hold
All
on.
right.
I'm gonna have
Oh.
to. Yeah. I'm gonna have to like see Michael's reaction. That's the whole point
Oh, I see.
of doing this on the show.
You know this is recorded though. You could go back.
I know. Okay.
Okay.
Well, now let's open this up.
It's all black.
Hold on.
Took a lot of black pieces to make it.
It's all
It
white.
sure did.
It's a color change image.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Can you maximize it? Oh, you want to see his?
Hold on.
Oh, that's so friggin' cool. Wow.
Oh, you want to see his reaction?
Oh my god, that's amazing. Look at the buildings.
Wow. Can you zoom into it?
Yeah, I'll zoom in and I'll show you some of the stuff I included. Hold on.
That's
You'd
amazing.
have some trouble stuff in there, is what you ought to have. Because
No, I don't. But did you see how I put 42?
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
And I also
The
put it on
box
the die here and there's a 2 here.
Nice.
And there's another set of dice somewhere with a 42.
I saw
That's-
2 over there, over on the
Yeah.
left.
oh, that's
Unless
amazing.
it was 42 this way. I can't remember. The other thing I did was the 315 here. The 3, 1, and then the 5 for the
Oh,
area
yeah.
code. And then, hold on a sec. If we scroll down to, I'm just trying to figure out how to scroll down to the bottom here.
Buildings are so cool.
So, do you see this thing here?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a stormtrooper. That's from the Imperial Assault, the Star Wars Imperial Assault from Alan that I won.
Oh, from the Gathering. Yeah.
So that's there, and then the other one's here.
So the painted stormtroopers from Alan's, well, from your Imperial Assault. That's amazing.
So I put 2 in there.
How friggin' so that really gives you. First of all, this is mind blowing, and thank you so much. That really gives you an idea of the size of this thing. If that's the mini from Imperial Assault, like how big this thing is.
Well, and even like the tiles from Garinto are pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, and here, this thing up here is a mini from that new Horrified game.
Oh, the American one?
Yep.
American Monsters?
Yep.
That's
And
amazing.
then, thanks, Peter. And then here is the like 5 tribes, like one of the 5 tribes marker and the camels. This is a piece from the Kabuto Sumo, this big thing here, and then the scorpion tail also.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That is amazing. Well done.
Wow.
Thanks.
Holy crap.
So then I will show you what it looks like on a shirt.
Oh, God, that's amazing.
Oh, wow. Even from here, you can kind of see details on it.
I'm just gonna try and make this a little bit bigger for people to see.
God, that's
It's a
amazing.
little bit fuzzy, but yeah, that's what it will look like placed on a shirt.
Wow. I'm floored.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I got nothing. That's amazing.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was probably, I don't know, I'm trying to guess like 9-10 hours of assembly at least, I think. Yeah. It's big. It's still set up there. It's big.
I can imagine.
Yep.
Yeah, those minis are not. I mean, I have Imperial Salt right here. Like, they're not tiny.
Yeah, they're about this big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's
How much?
exciting.
How do you get the shirts?
Pardon?
How do you get the shirts, Mike?
So they're gonna be at QSCon.
You
You
can't
can
order
order
them
them-
online or anything like that.
Not yet. Right now, I'm gonna do pre-orders for the convention, and then maybe for a certain special co-host of the Full 42.
I mean, you could order one and then like plan that at some point it gets delivered to you, perhaps, because it's pickup only right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure we could figure out a way to get one to you.
Yeah, I'm if you want one, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tremendous. Tremendous.
Yay!
Best con shirt ever.
Aw, thanks. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it turned out good.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, all your stuff from the beginning, when I first saw your stuff, it's the detail that you put into them. They're just stellar. They look, every one of them. I mean, look at anything that you've done is just,
I love that Phoenix.
it's just amazing.
Oh yeah, where's my calendar?
It's actually probably on a boat now on the water.
Oh, you're doing better than I am with my Kickstarter. So
It's
I
going to
can't
be
say anything.
interesting once it arrives at port. That's the thing that I'm nervous about, is how long it's going to sit there
Right.
in
right.
the piles of backlog. So yeah, we'll see.
They're
Fingers
all
crossed.
shipping.
Fingers crossed.
I will show until 2, and
Ooh.
your image made me think of it just because of all the orange. So I got the print prototype, not prototype. This is like the final in and everything, and they finally sent me all the ships. So
All the ships?
Yeah, all the ships. So I was going to show you all the orange in the ships.
He's got a really cool lineup of ships from the expansions.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is that? What's going on there? That was weird. So yeah, this is all of the ships that you can get. Doing some
Those
kinda
would have
weird-
been really handy to have. for the
Yeah,
music.
look at all the different orange. I don't know why that's freaking out. Let me pull that up. So there's a new one that this ship card came with the original game, and it promised this thing. So I've been sitting on this 3D ship for 6 years. It's
Gee.
finally been made. The Nautilus. Some of those are older. Those
The
are
one that was standing up was the one your brother made, yeah?
Yeah, my brother designed that one. I call it the Trinity. That one was kind of based off of the Futurama ship. This was heartbreaking. This is based off of the Mandalorian Razor Crest. Yeah, the day that I announced it on the Kickstarter, the next day was the Boba Fett episode where they blew it up. Spoilers. I was like, "What? I just announced it." But still love the show. So that is
Oh.
the Trobus. It's based off of the those red phone booths
Yeah,
they're British phone booths.
Sure it is.
Obviously, it's based off of something else as well.
yeah.
It's Trobus. Let me see if I remember what it stands for. Troubles, really obsessed. Something about silliness. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so that one's kind of based off the Metroid ship. Yeah.
Where's the Alyssa?
Which one?
Alyssa.
Oh, it should be in here. That's the backer ship, the one the backers design themselves. Really weird one. There it is.
There it is.
The Alyssa. I was afraid this one was going to be breakable because it's got these little thin fins and stuff, but the plastic is like very flexible.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't think we're going to have any troubles with them.
No troubles with the ship.
No troubles. There's the Zemeckis.
Yeah.
This one has some really cool. You can't really see it in the picture there, but some really cool extra stuff to it in the back. So yeah, tons of orange.
Very cool.
Good stuff. Can't wait to get my copy.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, seeing all that orange, I was like, I gotta send her ships. I actually have tons and tons of ships that we just have for spare parts and stuff. So at some point when we finally meet at convention, I'll try to remember to bring them. Just hand you a whole bunch of orange ships.
That'd be
And then
awesome.
you'll need to do something orange, and you'll have everything you need to do for it.
I had to get creative.
You make the box.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go.
I have 2 of them now, so now I can have 2 eyeballs.
Oh, you could do the whatchamacallit guy. This guy.
Yeah, see, they have the one eyeball on the side.
Nice.
Yeah. Or you could go for 4 eyeballs if you want that one showing. Or, of course, the
Trumples.
logo if you really want that.
Yep. Very cool.
Or every character made for it.
Oh my gosh.
That's a
That's
sick
awesome.
pack. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I loved how that came out.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So anyway, yeah, that came for me on Friday, I think.
Good stuff.
Very exciting.
So anyway, I think unless you guys want to talk about games that you've been playing, I don't think I've actually played much.
Don't think I played anything.
Yeah, I think I have not played that much this week either.
No.
I actually played Troubles because the minute I got it, I said we got to play this. So, but other than that, that's it.
This is Chris looking at his fake app.
It's not a fake app; it's a real app.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to see.
I could do
Trying
that.
to see what games I've played. I didn't log my Troubles game.
Mm.
So, yeah. Other than that, haven't played anything else. Well, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Should we call it quits?
Wait,
Sure.
I played this.
What in the
What is that? Oh, snakes.
snakes? What is it? I love
Yeah.
that. I like the cover. It makes your eyes kind of do that wonky 3D thing.
It's Big Potato. They did the Disney game that we played earlier, the Color Brain.
Okay.
It's Phil Walker Harding.
Really?
Yep. Remember I said Jordan, I saved a shout out for Jordan later. Jordan was one of the ones that played it with us. She did really well. We all kind of enjoyed it. So basically it's similar to, well, not similar, kind of like a werewolf where you are either going to be an ordinary human, you are going to be
It looks like a human.
ordinary human. It's an ordinary human. The mongoose of truth, or a snake.
Of falsehoods?
Just a snake. You don't have to complicate it, Chris. everybody has answer chips, A, B, C, and of course snake.
False snake.
If you are the mongoose, you reveal that you're the mongoose and you get the mongoose. Since you are the mongoose of truth, everyone knows that you are trying to get the question correct. So, for instance, you would get these things shuffled out. You would find out if you're a human or a snake, right? I'll throw it at the screen.
Throwing snakes at us.
I'm trying to get you guys to be the snake. So you'll know what you are. This is secret. And then we'll ask a question. So, for example, what was Play-Doh originally made for? Was it to be eaten as an inexpensive snack, to fix cracks in sewer pipes, or to clean wallpaper?
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask everyone to close their eyes. Then I'm going to ask the snakes to open their eyes. And when the snakes open their eyes, I will reveal the answer. Then I will ask the snakes to close their eyes, and then everyone open their eyes. Now you're trying to manipulate people into, this is why I think it's right. This is why I think it's right. Obviously the mongoose, you know the mongoose because the mongoose has the mongoose standee. So you know that that person's actually trying to tell the truth. And you're trying to guess the right answer. Snakes get points for everyone that gets it wrong. And you get a point if you get it right. There's some other convoluted point thing as well. And then you play 6 rounds, and whoever has the most points wins.
So each person writes down the answer they think after the whole debate, and trying to convince people, or is it like a team decision?
So you can talk about it and be like, look, what are you going for? All right, I'm going for B because this is why. And you take your thing and you put it down.
Okay.
And then everyone puts it down, and then you reveal and you realize, oh shit, everyone told me wrong stuff.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
So the snake, knowing that the answer is C, would then
mislead you,
try to get you to say B, and then they would vote C. And
correct. In addition to all the other, like the snakes know the snakes, right? It's a 50-50 split, and I think it came out to be more of a problem when we were playing it. Like if you're playing 8 players, I think it goes to 8 players, 4 to 8 players, and there's always an even number. Well, in 8 players, there's 4 snakes and 4 humans, one of which is a mongoose. Take that for whatever. So there are 4 snakes, and they all know each other. So it kind of, I don't know, it seems a little, it favors the snakes. But at the end of the round, all the roles are divvied out again. So you're not, obviously, you reveal that you're a snake, and then next round you might not be a snake. So
gotcha. Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we played it a few times. We had a good time with it. It would be quick, you're waiting for someone to come over, or, it's late night and it's 3 a.m. and you're just looking for something to go to bed with. I mean, it wasn't phenomenal, but it wasn't bad. And then we also, this is my other sealed copy, but we also played this, which I talked about last time. It was what I thought it would be. I mean, we had played it at Origins. Me, Jason, and Heather played it at that Melt place, the grilled cheese place, and we had fun. And then we played it with more players, and it's challenging to get through the deck. It was fun. It was what I expected it to be. So I liked it. Yeah. And then I played something else, but I don't remember what else it was. I really don't remember what it was. I know I played another thing.
See, that's where the app comes in handy.
It's a fake app, though, Chris.
It's not a fake app.
It's a screenshot that you took on your phone. You just show it every time.
It's got different games on it every time I show it.
Yeah, does it? We'll have to go back and look at the tape on that one. What else did we play? Oh, no, not Flamecraft. We played Flamecraft Saturday. Oh, we played, yeah. We played at Allen's on Saturday. We played Mass Transit by Calliope, designed by Chris Leader. Chris is a friend who was, I thank him for answering my question. One of them was pretty easy, and we were just screwing it up. But I sent him a text to clarify a rule. It was, it's challenging. You're trying to get 6 people to their homes. There's 6 tracks. Everyone's coming from the city, going to their house. You're laying cards that have either a rail, a boat, or a street, and you're trying to play cards to move them to their house. It's a cooperative game. There's a certain amount of cards, 54 cards, and when you go through the deck, if you can't play, you have to play 2 cards on your turn. If you can't, you lose. Super challenging game, but fun. I want to play it again because I don't know, it's got some more stuff to offer. And what else? We played the game. We played a few things on Saturday. It was fun. I played more games than you guys. I'm excited.
You did. I almost picked up what's it called? Arboretum? Is that right?
Yeah.
The one with the colorful trees or whatever. Almost picked that up at Target today.
It's on sale.
I've never played it.
I have it.
Is it on sale? It was $18. Is that on sale?
It should be on sale, and they're also, not that I work for Target or am promoting them, where you should get your games, you should go to your local store. But they have a 10 off 50 and a 25 off 100 going. It might have ended yesterday. It might have been a weekend thing, but yeah.
And if you don't go to your local store, you should buy directly from the publisher.
It also helps tremendously.
The designer will get more money.
I almost picked up the Z-Man World of Warcraft game. That's like the Pandemic universe, however that's going to be. Yeah. So it's Z-Man. It's a pandemic story or whatever it is, but it's Wrath of the Lich King, whatever the total title is. It's a World of Warcraft. The friggin' thing is $70.
I thought you were saying it's a World of Warcraft where a pandemic is happening. But you mean it's Pandemic the game, but they replaced the theme with World of Warcraft.
I don't think it's a direct retheme, right? I think there's other stuff going on that's World of Warcraft related.
Gotcha.
The only thing I don't understand is it's $70. Like, that is...
Don't they have minis and stuff in it?
They do, but still, it seems...
If it was a Kickstarter, you'd do it.
Not a Target.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird. Like, when we were looking at these heavy games, when I played Food Chain Magnate, it's pretty much whenever it first came out, and it was $100 because they make only a few of them and all that stuff. That's their marketing ploy. And I thought, there's no way I would ever spend $100 on a single game. And now every Kickstarter is $100, and I'm backing 1 or 2 a week. It's ridiculous.
It's the same thing with video games, though, right? Like, I remember them being $30, and then it was $40, and then Xbox was $60, and now they're like the regular edition $60. But if you want all the cool shit, it's another $25. Like, all that stuff just keeps getting more expensive. It also depends on what's in the game, right? If the game has $100 value and has minis and has cards and has replay, then fine.
Yeah, but you don't. And what I'm finding out now is that in Kickstarter, or not now, but just really realizing it, is in Kickstarter games, I never get the value of all that. Like, oh, here's the game, and here's an expansion with the game, and all these minis and stuff. Like, I'll play that game maybe 4 or 5 times. I'll never get to the extra stories and expansions and all that, because fair. Like I said, you're backing 2 or 3 Kickstarters at least a month, and then there's no time to play one game that many times. So now whenever I'm getting games, if they have like a deluxe and then all these expansions, I no longer get the expansions on Kickstarter. I don't think I'm going to regret it.
You think that's a byproduct of the fact that we've been in a pandemic and we haven't really we're just starting to get back to like in-person gaming on a regular basis?
Not for me, because I am lucky enough to live with a person who plays games with me all the time. So that didn't slow down at all for me. Other than if it was a game that I wouldn't play 2-player only, like Detective City of Angels, I had to wait 1.5 years to play, right? Because you can't play that with 2 players. Not the mode that I like playing it. But other than that, I didn't really suffer from that. So for me, it's more of just the amount of games that I get. I've got a stack of games that I haven't learned yet, and I'm not going to play one single game 12 times or whatever amount of campaigns or all that and stuff for the most part, unless it's just a really awesome game. Then yeah, like 5 Tribes, I played that 20 times, 30 times, something like that, or but Or if it's a real small game, like Point Salad, I've probably played like 5 times or something this year. And
This year.
well, I only got it this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, and these big Kickstarter and stuff, I don't think I'm going to get expansions anymore.
Interesting.
I'll just never get to them. It's a waste of money for me. Not for everybody, but for me.
Yeah.
But if the robot monstrosity thing comes to Kickstarter, that's different. I might get expansions for that, right?
Mhm.
I guess if it's a small little expansion, something like that. Yeah.
Sure. And also something that you see yourself using.
A
Right.
lot. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm talking about like the big stuff. That's like, oh, after you're done with it, like Sleeping Gods, I played through twice and I never touched the expansion that's in there. I don't even know if I ever will. There's so much stuff in there. It's too much.
So what about Marvel United?
That's different.
Oh, come on. Come on.
The reason why that's different is because I want the minis. Like, I play it all the time and stuff. By the way, I got these minis so that I could paint them. They've been sitting here sprayed for like 2 months. I haven't had the time to paint them, so I don't know what I'm doing.
You're
I don't know
watching.
why. What?
You're watching too much TV, and I'm not watching enough of it.
Yeah, I need to at least paint while I'm watching TV. There's too much to watch. Too much going on.
Way too much.
Foundation, Ted Lasso, too much.
Yeah, Katia is kicking my ass with stuff. I was kind of watching enough stuff, and now she's just watching everything.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know.
You need to have either one of you finish Rebels yet?
Yeah. No. Wait. Yes.
Yeah, you did.
It's
I
Bad
didn't.
Batch that I haven't finished.
Oh, okay. Well, there's only one season of that, so far. Yeah. You got to catch up, Mike.
I know I do.
We'll do a once you catch up to that, I think you would have seen all of Star Wars stuff other than Resistance. I bet you neither one of you have watched Resistance, right? Resistance is that cartoon. I think there's 2 seasons. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's actually pretty good. It has kind of like starts off kind of kid cartoon feel, but
They all do.
well,
They
that's
all
true.
did
That's
that.
true.
Or
But then,
that-
of course, it gets more,
Yeah.
it ramps up. So
Yeah, that initial leap into Rebels from Clone Wars was rough. Like that was
Yep.
hard to get into it.
Yep.
well, that's because you went 7 seasons of Clone Wars,
Yeah.
and then which
And
gets
then you got back to
really
that, like
deep.
kid oriented.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Rebels doesn't stay kid oriented. I mean,
No, it gets better.
Yeah.
all right. Well, that's 2 minutes away from 3 hours, and we've done our best to drive away our audience for
Okay.
taking so long. So, gonna go ahead and call it. Unless either one of you have anything to the 2 of you that are watching and stayed with us, like and subscribe.
Do they count us as watching? Are we the 2 people that are watching?
It won't count me.
You're hosting, but are we watching?
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
watching.
Do you have? Yeah, she's not. What? Do you have the YouTube running?
No, I'm just saying like the fact.
Oh, then no,
Oh, okay.
no. It's 2 other people there.
It's
Got
legit like 2 viewers.
Actually, 2 people. So
I want to know who they are. It's probably my mom.
say hi to us in the comments. The running comments,
Your
right? Yeah,
mom
Peter's
watches the
watching.
show? That's so sweet.
I think
Hi,
she
Peter.
usually watches it the next day. I know Ryan watches it after. I think Rod and Jordan, they watch it after.
We should say we don't have it nailed down, but at some point, Peter, hopefully next week, but we'll see about scheduling. Peter will come on and play some games with us and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Peter is coming on next week, hopefully.
I hope it's next week. I think we're
And
scheduled
Donnie's
for next week,
watching.
but I
There we
know
go.
he's really
That's our
busy.
2
So.
viewers. Yay.
Donnie's watching. See, told you it was 2.
Nice.
We started off like 15 or 16 people. It's pretty cool. But we could talk forever and eventually drive everybody away. So
Usually what we do. Before we go, Katia, thank you so much for that logo. That was
You're welcome.
unbelievable.
Yeah, that was amazing. Have you posted it publicly? Is there a way somebody
Not
can?
yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that in the morning. I don't post at night because it just dies.
Nobody sees. All right.
That was the first time I think it was viewed by someone other. Well, Chris saw it because you had it. Oh, you didn't send it to Chris because you shared your screen.
Right.
Yeah. So that was the first time, other than the blurred video or the blurred photo, that's in the Google form, which will
So
go.
you
out.
saw that.
Right.
This morning, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's the first time that thing has been in public.
Yeah.
And they can go to Board Game Art Creations on Instagram.
Yes.
And Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook. Yep.
Yep. To see that tomorrow morning. Awesome.
Yep.
Look for that logo.
Yep.
That'd be me.
So go check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us, Peter and Donnie.
Bye.
We're going to the Discord, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna run off to Discord and chat in there.
And talk about my horrible raptor dancing monster.
Live long